I'll teach you.
All right. We are live on everything but Instagram, and I'm about to solve that problem right now. Right now. And then what we'll do is Don will, like I said, we'll just sit here and keep on shooting the shit for a little bit. And once we feel like we've got 5 or 6 people that give a crap to watch us, then we'll jump over and hit record on the podcast, which is where all the analog folks like me live. Yeah. And did you see where you can see the comments, Don?
Nope.
Okay, so
Nope. I don't have anything on my computer that would show where they would be.
So I'll let Jimmy tell you because he's real good at coaching people on how to see them.
I don't know if he sees what he sees on his screen. So do you
right
see
now? I see 5 screens.
Okay, and that's the whole entire deal. Like your whole computer screen is just us.
Yes.
Okay, so down below you should be able to see. Almost looks like a box or whatever. Just click that, and it'll minimize. And then to your right, there should be a deal where it says comments.
And for those that are jumping on right now, whoever you is and whatever you're doing, thank you for being here for the live recording of episode 162 of the Hometown Hot Rodder Podcast. OG.
Okay, so I have private chat and I have comments.
Yeah, hit comments, and now you'll see. Yo, there's Colby Underwood.
What's up,
my man?
Colby? So now you should start seeing comments. The only comments you won't see, Don, are Instagram, and that's because even though Meta owns Facebook and Instagram, they won't let Instagram comments show up on StreamYard. So I don't know why.
Okay, so but when I do a full screen right now, I don't see the comments.
Yeah, you won't see it if you do full screen.
Hey, yeah, Colby said right on time. Not bad. Bears Cafe, Sanger, Texas. What up? We got some announcements to make with them in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And for y'all. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
We were just texting a minute ago.
Well, hey, it doesn't matter anyway. I'll be there.
So I'm kind of happy y'all took a little bit to get on because I was straight munching down on some Girl Scout cookies a minute ago.
Yeah, I'm glad we took a lot too because
I was munching with some milk.
Please don't make that noise again.
What noise?
Yeah, that one.
Squeeze that out real quick.
So Hot Rod Hangout Podcast, what's up? Let's see. Bears Cafe said, heck yeah, that means I can make some announcement. Hey, can I make the one cool announcement? The structural announcement. Can I tell them that part so that I can tell them the whole thing? Bambi and or Jeremy, whoever you is.
One of you people.
Yeah. Why is Dixie barking? There's literally nobody coming in and she's not locked up and she's still barking.
Oh yeah. So she knows someone's close.
Yeah. Yeah. We lost Tanner. Bye, Tanner.
Bye, Tanner.
He'll come back. It's Jeremy. What up, dog? So, all right. Well, Don, I think we're going to, not.
He said yes. Jeremy said yes.
Oh, right on. I guess we're going to not delay it too much. And without further ado, we're going to start a podcast, man.
Do it.
All right. Here it goes. Record.
So proud
It
of
is
you.
recording.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, crap.
You didn't do any of that?
No. So, yeah. We'll start that over in just a minute. I'll delete that one. So we'll just keep talking for a second while Brian gets his head out of his ass.
Do you have to format?
I forgot. No, I did the format.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot to add the sound effects back.
I clicked the wrong button.
Okay, y'all keep holding on because you're going to go silent occasionally. Just hang on. It won't be long.
And we're back.
It goes fast. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad.
Not back. Oh, we're back.
Keep talking shit. Okay, now we're back. Hey, everybody, just so you know, welcome to the Hometown Hot Rodder Podcast, live recording of episode 162. That's what happens when it's live, man.
Yeah, live.
So y'all go ahead and make fun of me if you want. My bad.
We're making fun of something. I saw that gut a minute ago.
Who's good?
Your gut.
What's wrong with my gut?
I'm saying I seen it.
My gut.
There ain't nothing wrong with it. I like it.
I was at the doctor today, sir, and I got complimented on how much weight I have lost. So on you.
I said I like it. It looks good.
Okay, that's my
He's
fupa.
just jealous.
Don't be making.
He said that's my fupa.
Don't be making fun of my fupa. All right, here we go. Getting ready. Oh boy. Howdy, 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 howdy. How y'all doing today?
Hey, hey.
Good.
We are recording another episode of the Hometown Hot Rodder podcast. And we don't care if you're here because you want to be, because we don't really want to be. So, but we're here anyway.
Facts.
Yeah. So anyway, you're listening to the okayest show on the internet, the Hometown Hot Rodder podcast. And we don't really care how you feel about it. Well, I mean, maybe we do.
Or maybe
No, I
not.
really don't, because I'm kind of mad at him right now. Yeah, I really don't care because I'm kind of mad at him right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Man.
But it's going to be
Welcome.
a cool night. And for all you sons of bucks that said we don't ever do car shows anymore, take a look in the middle of the screen if you're watching live, and there's a big-ass car right in the middle of it.
Damn right.
So I
Yes.
want everybody to understand one thing. Just because we don't car doesn't mean we forgot how to car, and doesn't mean that we're not going to car,
I want snacks.
because we still
I
car.
am a car. I am a car.
Somebody said they came for the snacks.
I have.
Ew.
It's it's Copenhagen
That's
Black.
disgusting.
Shout out Copenhagen. We need a sponsor.
That's gross.
Uh,
It's gotta be black.
Megan keeps taking all my snuff.
Whatever. Ugh.
Let's
Give me
see
a
here.
break. I saw that
So-
spit cup in your Jeep.
No, it's probably
that's
my
what-
father-in-law.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta know
Ding.
who Miguel Jobs is
I-
because
it-
because it says I came for the snacks. There's gonna be snacks, right? Because
That's why I said I want snacks.
well, what I need to know is is it a podcast joke or is this because they know me and what I've gone through with Coach Pitch baseball moms and dads this week?
Oh.
So
Oh, they want
Ah,
snacks?
yeah, that's who that
Who's
is.
bringing the snacks?
Somebody from baseball.
Did
yeah.
you bring the snacks?
I didn't bring snacks.
Well, you
I got
failed.
How did I fail?
I got a Slim Jim for you.
A real slim
no.
Yeah,
Jim.
It's a snack size one.
it's,
So
Snap into it.
Yeah.
it's a bite
Is it
size.
teriyaki flavored?
hi guys, and Colby Underwood. Hi Bambi. Anyway, we gotta start it off right or it's gonna fail. So anyway, what up, bitches?
What up, motherfucker?
What up,
I had to do it
I'm
real
fucked
fast
up.
just
You
to see.
beat me.
I don't.
Wow.
Tanner, say something about her neck. Say something about her neck.
What? Tanner don't.
Tanner, say what up, fat net Megan.
Tanner better not. He better not.
Just do the elephant.
Oh God. Now, you know why I'm so glad that you're here on the lives?
Why?
Because my shiny head ain't the only one's gonna get made fun of.
Why am I going to get made fun of?
I'm just kidding.
Because she got a chrome dome.
I was just trying to get Tanner going.
Stupid ass.
Uh,
shut up.
let's
I don't
see
have
here.
eyebrows.
I mean, I'm
Well,
glad
eyebrows.
you half-ass brushed your hair.
Oh, this person says he's just out here in rainy Southern California. No inside baseball. Don, this is somebody that knows you, man.
Man,
Anyway, so speaking of Don,
Who
hey,
knows
we
me?
got a real car guest on, guys.
We do.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
We're gonna tell the story of how we met in a little bit, but I would like to introduce to everybody. Oh yeah, welcome to the Hometown Hot Rodder podcast, episode 162. Cool.
Almost there. Arr.
Yeah. We're over 50% done.
Arr.
But I'd like to introduce our special guest for the night, Mr. Don Granata, aka 1surfnut on Instagram. How you doing, Don?
I'm good. Brian, how are you?
Dude, I'm good, man. Blessed.
Right?
The
It's your journey, huh?
the last 2 weeks have made me stop questioning or trying to control what I do. I'll put it that way.
You
Right.
have to just let go.
So I'm telling you right now, everybody's listening, I'm gonna start this episode saying stop trying to figure it out on your own. Stop trying to correct your own path. Stop trying to figure out why and what's going to happen, and just be quiet for one day. And when you wake up the next day, you'll know what you're doing, and it's because God's going to put you in the right spot. And there's no way in hell that I'm smart enough to come up with all the things that have happened in the last 2 weeks. So trust me, I am living proof that it works. Just be quiet for a day. So all that God talk out of the way. How the fuck are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
He's a very forgiving person. And Chris Smith said, "Oh, I spy a hot rod." Yes, ma'am, you do, because we can steal car.
Hopefully, got a
What do we
Hemi in it.
want?
No, it doesn't. It's got a small block Chevrolet. You want to know how I know? You want to know how I know, Tanner?
Probably because you're looking at the exhaust.
Nope, because I'm
manifold,
setting it up
valve
for
cover.
I'm setting it up so that we can start the story by telling everybody how Mr. Don and I met. And actually, we've never met in person, but we've kind of become pretty cool buddies about cars and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
So
about 2 years ago, I was on Instagram just thumbing, and a motor popped up, and I saw that it was what I thought to be a power pack motor. And I reached out to Brian through messaging, and we came to a price, and I already kind of knew that it was, but after running the numbers, it was confirmed that it was a very special motor.
yep.
And I mean, sight unseen, PayPal them, whatever. But
It had a comma in it.
no,
X.
we don't want to talk about that. But the
I'm
point
just saying.
I want to make is that there's a lot of shady stuff that goes on Instagram all the time. But Brian was an honest, stand-up guy. Wrapped it all up, got it all boxed up, and shipped it. Found a shipper and got it out here to California. And lo and behold, when it got to the builder and we pulled the valve covers off, manifold, and pulled the pan off, the motor was brand new. It had someone. Well, we'll go into the story on how the someone, but
Yeah.
it was brand new.
Yes.
What happened was, from the story that Brian told me, there was a gentleman that bought a 56 Nomad, originally new. He was older and was in the process of restoring it, took the motor out, did all the body work, getting the car ready for paint, passed away. A kid came along, bought the Nomad, didn't want the motor. Brian
Correct.
came along and got all the other parts from the lady to resell.
4 storage buildings full, and I still
Right.
haven't gone and picked them all up.
It's an
I still don't know.
amazing journey with this little motor. And it's a period perfect, all matching number, Power Pack 56 Corvette motor, and they are extremely rare. This motor's rarer because of the carburetors that are on it.
Correct.
They only made them 4 or 5 months into the year in 56. They're very, very special and very rare. And there's probably 2 or 3 people in the United States that actually know how to restore them and rebuild them. And I found a gentleman in St. Louis, Missouri by the name of Bob Kuntz, who is the master at these carburetors. And I actually put him on 3 days before the Grand National Roadster show, where I did place first.
Yes, sir. He did.
Yeah.
First in
That's
early
awesome.
Congratulations.
early street, correct?
Roadster. Yeah, I'm pretty blessed. This car, and I have to put another shout out to my good friend Clayton at Clayton's Hot Rods. He's up in Santa Cruz. He's a surfer, a skater, one hell of a car builder. And if anybody ever, wants to build a car and they're in that area, reach out to Clayton. Clay's a stand-up guy, honest, and does beautiful work. There were other people involved, but Clay's the builder. I started the car back in 17, moved, and just didn't have the facility to keep it going. So I asked Clay to help me, and it's okay.
Absolutely. That car is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
And just for the record, anybody out there that needs to know, I do have another one of those blocks. And I've got one more of those carburetors. And I don't think
You have another carburetor?
I've got one. Yes, sir.
What, front or rear?
I'll get the numbers and send them to you because I don't know the answer to that.
Well, no. Does it have the choke on it, or if there's no choke, it's the front carburetor? If it's a rear choke,
I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I haven't opened the bag that it's sealed up in since I pulled that motor out to send to you, so I don't know. I'll have to look and see.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't even know what I bought. I don't. I bought
It's like a Storage Wars
I
type
bought
thing.
4 buildings worth of parts, that have long since been paid for by the couple of things that I sold out of it. And I've only gotten 1 pickup truck load of them here. So, so the who this is? Who's Rob?
Who's
Rob? Yeah, somebody
My
named
buddy.
Rob.
My buddy Rob, is he on?
Yeah, he just requested to come in. Rob,
Yeah.
if you can,
Yeah,
Turn
let
the
him.
camera on.
He's awesome.
right on.
And
Can't-
Rob is duly responsible in helping me get this car done, legality wise, and support. And funny story. So, I've been a surfer and a surfboard collector all my life. I'm 65 years old, And so I reached out to my brother who's in Florida, who's also a car restorer and a surfboard historian and a surfboard collector and a very good surfer, Rob Adams. And you can find him at Big Bear on Instagram.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And he is a concourse, and he restores very rare one-off British racing cars.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. And his shop is amazing, man. I wish you guys could do a podcast in his shop. It's pretty.
I mean, we will travel a lot.
So I'm hoping I hope he pops on. It'd be interesting to have him on because he'd have a lot to say.
Yeah, anybody that does jump on. So normally on our lives, Don, just that you're aware, I always feel like I need to give this disclaimer to our guests. We don't always have a huge number of people that turn up on the live while we're actually doing it, but by midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, it's reached a lot of people. So
yeah. Well, I gave him the link just in case he wanted to watch it, and I didn't think he'd join, but I didn't tell him he couldn't. So
he jumped on, and then he jumped back off. Rob, if you end up finding us and listening, jump back on, man. You're welcome to jump in. And Christmas said she needs to build another car. Yes, you do.
Yes, absolutely.
She said quality, not quantity.
He's actually in the process of building 3 cars right now.
Do what?
He's actually in the process of finishing 3 cars right now for Amelia Island Concourse, and hopefully he's going to try to get into the one at Pebble Beach.
Oh
yeah, he's that guy.
So Pebble Beach is one that I've always wanted to see. I just don't own enough nice clothes to go.
Well, I don't. I can't afford the tickets. They're like $1,000 to go.
Yeah, but
is that in Florida? I'm assuming.
No, that's up in Santa Cruz, Monterey, where I'm from.
Okay.
Santa Cruz.
So you know what concourse is, right? Like perfectly restored. Like
okay, got it.
Yeah, like Jay Leno's cars.
Yeah, like Jay Leno's cars. It can't even be better than factory. It has to be a factory restoration. Correct, Don?
Yes.
Like if it's too good.
Yeah, you can't overly restore it. You have to restore how it was restored in 1928 or 1913 or whatever.
Okay,
right. And
got it.
It's even if you're a hot rodder, like I'm a hot rodder. Like I like hot rods. Like Don's car is freaking amazing. But even if you're that is something that I want to see. I want to see those cars that they bring to Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
Like just to say
They do. They have now, like a few years back, they did a George Barris thing where George Barris, like my friend Dave Shutton, he's very well known, one of the greatest car builders in the world. He works with Bo Galpin Motorsports.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he's restored like the Batmobile and the truck and the ice truck, all those really old show rods, and he has brought in some really nice customs and hot rods to the concourse at Monterey.
So we're not laughing at you. Chris was trying to help Megan understand the difference in the restorations, and she said facelift, not Botox.
She talked female for me.
That was funny.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah, Chris had to put it in. Yeah, Chris had to put it
female
in
language
in girly talk. Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
So that's cool. So we it was really cool. And Ryan Klein from Apex Boot Company, Don, would like to know what the color of your car is. It looks like sunburst orange, like GM.
It's
sunburst.
not. It's actually so it's really interesting about this color, and I hate giving it because I really don't want to see a lot of cars like it, but it's okay.
It looks like a root beer.
So what's really interesting is that, and this is really no joke. So, Clay called me up and he goes, "Hey man, we're about ready to squirt your car. What do you think of this color?" I go, "Yeah, that's cool." And really, I didn't really give it much thought. I just thought, yeah, I like that color. It's cool. And so it's called Copper Penny. And ironically, the stock market crashed in 29. So
nice.
penny, money, 29, Copper Penny.
Okay.
I love it.
I like that a lot.
So I'm going with that.
Hell yeah.
Well, actually, the builder, Clay, goes, "Do you like this color?" I go, "Yeah, it looks good." So he actually picked it and just sent me a picture of a color chart on a text.
I like that. So y'all be sure to go check out Clayton's Hot Rods on Instagram. We follow him, and they build some amazing stuff. So
yeah, he's a period perfect rod builder.
Yes, yeah, he is.
For Clay, we didn't really go around and around, but like he likes doing black frame, colored body. I kind of went over the top with this car. We did extra stuff on the frame, and yeah,
that car is unbelievable. I'm so happy for you for bringing home, man. Okay, Megan, and this is like an educational corner. This is like education corner for you today.
Yeah,
you should be proud.
I'm here for it.
But that motor is not a flathead.
No,
but it does have flathead screws.
Okay. Cool.
But
he probably doesn't even know that story.
On a good note, so I just got a text. This is from a gentleman by the name of Brian. Let me get his name here, his last name.
Tony Circles, Mike Ross, what up? Got some Dragon Destroy Showdown news to give y'all tonight, too. Dun, dun, dun.
I want to say Brian Brennan. So he's the owner, editor of a magazine. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's a new magazine because all the other magazines have disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Modern Rotting.
I have. I want to say I followed something about them somewhere on one of the socials.
One of them.
Well, he worked very closely with a gentleman back in the day who owned. It would be Tom McMullen. They were very good friends and grew up together. Our first street rider, and he also Tom with McMullen Publishings did a lot of magazines.
Exactly. Yep.
So he's been in the business, and so he decided to do his own magazine. Another one of my good buddies, Pete at SoCal Speed Shop, saw my car at the Ventura Nationals and said, "Hey man, your car needs to go in the magazine." And he introduced me, and it's really kind of amazing how everything came together. So yeah, it's going to be coming out in a magazine. I just got the write-up. The editor just sent it to me. I proofreaded it tonight. Yeah, thank you.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
To place at Oakland, I call it Oakland Roadster Show, but the Pomona Grand National Roadster Show. I grew up in Oakland, California, showing there since 1976 with some of the greatest car builders in the world. And I know a lot of people in the industry, and I ran into them this week, and it was good to see a lot of old people from back in the day.
Yeah, that's
but
cool.
To have a new car and to pop into a show that I've never showed at Pomona and to place like that, I actually, to be honest with you, I actually was so overwhelmed. I actually started crying.
You want to see Don start shuddering? What? So the Grand National Roadster Show, have you ever heard of it?
No.
Okay. Don, she really is not a car person. So don't. So
I have a cool car.
So understand.
I've never seen you drive it.
So
I have.
I drove it. So the car, not
the car. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
she's got a Jeep. You know
so
her type.
Grand National Roadster Show is for hot rodders, for street rodders, for that genre of car.
Mm-hmm.
Customs too, customs
but yeah, it is the pinnacle car show of the year every year.
Okay.
Yeah. So back in the day, they used to call it the Granddaddy National. It's like the granddaddy of car shows back in the old days. Yeah. I mean, yeah, here's another funny story. So my first time going to the Grand National in 1965 with my cousin, Mike Granata up in Auburn, California. Also want to put a shout out to my cousin, Dominic, who is a world record holder at Bonneville. And he is amazing. He did my exhaust all in stainless steel, and it's epic. I mean, the welds, the whole thing, the undercarriage of this car is, show worthy, bar none.
Well, there's some things on the horizon for a different podcast that might have us in California at some point, and we might have to come hang out and crash at your place.
You know that you always have a place here. My home's open to you anytime, man.
I appreciate that. I really do. So, America's Most Beautiful Roadster. Have you ever heard that award?
No.
Okay, that comes from here.
Okay.
What else is big? What is another big award that Riddler doesn't come from Grand National, does it?
No. So speaking of America's Most Beautiful Roadster, I'm going to pop open my Instagram real quick, and I posted a picture. So this car, my friend built this car, and that's Roy Brizio.
Oh wow!
I've known Roy since we were kids. I did run into. So this is Beth Meyer's car.
Oh, okay.
This is Beth Meyer's car. I don't know if you can see that in the screen.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Oh wow,
that's America's Most Beautiful Roadster.
Wow.
Yeah. So, all right, that car is actually an exception to how I generally feel about the most beautiful roadster award every year. Typically, It's a very, very, very heavily modern twist on a roadster.
Okay.
It's America's most beautiful roadster by virtue of the body.
Well,
Usually,
yeah, but throughout the years, they've changed. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we're used to seeing
It's not a period correct award.
no.
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 Okay.
Because honestly, I've seen close-up pictures of Don's car, and that car should be able to compete in that class.
I agree.
Well,
Just
okay,
by seeing it right here.
yeah, well, that's okay. That's been a controversy for years. So basically,
I know.
you know, the most money in your car, you know, and depending who the builders are. But I mean, I remember my cousin's friend Tex. I want to say it was 71 or 2. He put his heart and soul into this T-Bucket Roadster, and it was pretty cool. It was blown. I mean, it was chrome. It was done to the nines. And a guy had been working on a car from Washington. Don't remember his name. I want to say it was either a rear engine 34 or a rear engine 32. I think it was a 34 Roadster, rear engine Oldsmobile. Just came in and just took everything. Car, nobody had ever known about the car. Nobody ever saw the car. Nobody knew about the car. And yet this guy just came in and just blew everybody away. I mean, who would think to put an Oldsmobile rear engine Roadster and the body was tilted up like this?
Oh wow!
I'll never forget that car. All brass. It was beautiful.
So did I see? Oh crap! Dadgummit, the T. Was that your page that I saw a picture of? God dang it! The yellow T. I've got to pull my phone up and look. Dadgummit! I just drew an absolute blank.
Stay tuned.
Let's see here.
I don't think I posted a yellow T.
Might not have been your page. I can't look because I believe.
Oh, are you talking about this?
Yes. What?
Yeah.
Okay. I got to tell you the history of this car.
Uncertainty.
So it's amazing.
Somebody just said uncertainty.
Yeah, the uncertainty.
So
Sorry,
I saw the car for the first time in 1965 as a kid with my cousin Michael. And, you know, I would think I was 7 or 8. And I mean, I knew what was going on with cars. I knew I loved cars. And what's interesting is after that car show, the car had disappeared for over 50 years.
Yeah.
And my friend Dave Shutton at Galpin Motorsports just recently found the car. I mean, it's been hidden.
Yeah, it's
funny that
it just got brought out. Like
It like resurfaced.
like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like
Wow.
just.
Yeah.
And
And
it
so-
goes to Grand National Roaster Show.
So it's funny. The first time I saw it was in 65. And I'm sure the last time I saw it was at 2024. And I had my Roadster at the show. And I just think that's kind of like a trip.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Right. And it's amazing. And Dave's going to restore it. And he is, like I said, in my eyes, he is probably the best car builder ever. He duplicated the Mysterian that Ed Roth once built back in the day.
That's cool.
Yeah, he
That's
actually duplicated it from scratch. And
yeah.
that's amazing.
I'm gonna catch hell for a while for that when Tony Circle said, yeah, that. I absolutely drew a 100% blank.
You did.
Right. And I had uncertainty in my head when I was asking the question, but by the time I got to that part, it was gone.
The T.
You know, another interesting story about that car, I'll tell you, it's really interesting. So picture 2 kids in high school. So when Steve Scott built this car, he was like 16. He started his friend drew it as a joke, like a picture. And
that's cool.
They like, why don't we just build that? Oh,
dope.
okay. And that's how it started. And at 17, he finished that car. You think of, you know, where you were at 17 and think of what he was doing at 17. That car came into the show world and just destroyed everybody. It beat everybody.
Like Kelly.
Yeah. Monogram got involved. They did model cars. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then the car just disappeared. It literally was never to be seen again.
At 17, I was
a dad.
I was playing not yet. I was going there. I was playing baseball and buying pregnancy tests.
I was sticking illegal substances up my nose.
Sad thing is 17-year-olds these days, that's not what they're not thinking cars and
no,
I wasn't thinking cars.
oh no.
Don, let me ask you this, man. Does it just absolutely blow your mind how these kids, not only do they not want to get out and do car stuff and cruise or anything like that anymore, they don't even want their damn driver's license.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah. Brian, it's hard to answer that because everything's just changed. I mean, you think about who and where I was and who I was with and growing up with. My cousin was a huge influence on me. He still owns today the car he drove to high school, which is a 1932 four-door sedan, and it is beautiful today.
That's cool.
And he's 70. He's over 70 years old. I just hung out with him at El Mirage a few months ago. My cousin was out there kicking ass, and it's amazing. All I've ever known is car stuff. And, my dad was the president of the Porsche Club in 66 and 67. So I grew up with Porsches. I had a 58 Speedster at 16 years old.
So that's kind of where I was going with this whole, like as we get older, we all try to, in the car world, we all talk about how you could have just said it out loud, Jimmy.
You guys are talking.
I said hi, Kelly.
I know, and I waved, but I just put it in there.
Kevin Beasley, what up, man?
What up?
So anyway, where I was going with that is we talk about how young people today don't want to cruise. They don't want anything to do with cars. They don't want their driver's license. I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's our fault.
Yeah.
Fact.
It's our fault.
Yeah.
As a generation, it's because of us. Like, I mean, Clayton's been able to drive since he was 6 years old, literally. I mean, there's a picture right there of him driving at 6 years old. And so it's our generation. It's our fault.
Yeah, but a lot of that has to do with also like what towns you're in. Like just recently, they opened up a street in LA where guys could cruise their lowriders again. For years, it was banned, so it discourages.
Yeah, and I get that part of like the cruising part and all that, but I mean, like they don't even
want to drive.
They don't look up cars. They don't like they're YouTubing, whatever the hell they're YouTubing, and like it's just
TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, but see, and I like Miguel Jobs here. He said they don't leave the house to hang out with their friends, but that's our fault.
No, you know how they see their friends?
Yeah.
How we're seeing each other right now?
But that's our fault.
Yeah.
Because we let them do it because it's the easy way out. I'm talking about us as a generation, not us.
No.
Right.
I get it.
The generation.
Like, it's our fault.
And what's real messed up though is like we come from a generation where if our parents could own video games like us do, if they could own video games, they could buy it for us. Okay, but you couldn't do it because you only had one fucking TV in the house and you weren't going to use it. And guess what?
His dad had the remote.
You turned around and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm going to play video games. No, get your ass outside. Yeah. I mean that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or you had
GTA,
or you were allowed half an hour or an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
or not on school nights.
It's our fault. I mean,
I grew up seeing both sides.
Guys, for me,
early 94.
Right. For me, growing up, though, I don't know if it's just something that was like keyed into my brain as a kid, but like, I remember like for me, watching the Frankie Avalon movies, especially Bikini Beach, that had drag racing in it,
right?
That had surfing in it. I mean, I'm a kid. I'm like 11 years old, and I'm thinking to myself, "Holy shit, dude! I want to drag race a car, and I want to go to the beach and surf." And so, when I started to drive and I started making money, my first car was a 63 Impala lowrider at 16 and a half. Yeah. And I strapped, my board with a rope and went to San Francisco Beach and almost drowned my first time surfing in 1973. It's just something I wanted to be a part of all of that culture.
Well,
and then I met Ed Roth. Oh my God.
How do you how do you top that?
Oh yeah. I mean, hey, how come you made that rat? He couldn't stand Mickey Mouse.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so, and when I graduated and I'm the second oldest on this podcast episode. Thanks, Don.
I don't think I'm the baby. I think Tanner's younger than me.
Tanner is younger than you.
Yeah.
29, baby, 29.
Yeah. She got panties that are 29.
Whatever. I'm not that much older than him. I'm only 6 years older than him.
So
you can't math that fast.
Like even with us,
yes, I can.
Like even with us, like we were coming to the end of it because you graduated in 2000.
Yeah.
By the time it got to y'all, it had started dying.
Yeah.
Like even like for us in the 90s, like dude, every town was packed full of car guys. Just in school, like in the school parking lot, every school was packed.
Was it okay? So let me ask you this, because like my school, it was like the rice burners and
it was everything. It was whatever. It was whatever was popular.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We don't say rice burners. We say tuners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, and
We called them rice burners in high school.
in which we've had this great debate 1,000 times with listeners on the show. I'm 100% okay with, because at least that was keeping the hobby alive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or the loud trucks. That was the other.
And Chris said, I think my generation was the last of the really cool car culture in DFW. We cruised Galloway and raced on Regal Road. Yeah. Like Forney Road. And that was the.
Dude, I did Regal Row and Royal and 35 and Emerald. Yeah.
Forney Road was where all the trailered street racing went down. Like,
did you see what Brad Jackson said? His son wants his wagon to drive.
Galloway.
But he's got to make him put the alternator in it this weekend.
So shout out to you, Brad. Brad Jackson for see, Donnie said his stepson wants his wagon to drive, and he's making him put the alternator on it this weekend. That's yes.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, more parents have to be more involved.
Well, and here it is. It's this world that, and I get this one. Well, Chris, we didn't need to know that you were always up on Harry Hines.
What's Harry Hines?
That's the host role. That's the host role in Dallas.
Oh.
But it's also where all the good wholesale stores and stuff are. But anyway.
Okay.
Conveniently.
Yeah. We also, in this day and age, every single thing you touch, me included. So I always contradict myself, because we are very, very, very close to making our living on the internet. Like,
so you gotta be careful what you say.
No, I don't give a shit.
No, I don't mean like literally,
because this is the truth. Like we really are. I'm done. I mean, like a few months away, and this could be it could be our job. But that's for another show. But everything we do has to be instant. Like, we don't have time to go out and show our kids how to do something.
No,
we don't have time to go out and mow the yard or make them mow the yard. But we can pay
$30.
Some people from south of here, $25 to mow the yard for us. Well, that's way faster, because while they're mowing, I can do this, and I can be on my phone, and I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, like it's our fault.
Yeah. So the other part with kids, and I'm not even a car person, but they see.
I know, Chris. I was just kidding.
They see like what my Camaro is in, the state that it's in, and it's not instant gratification. It's not beautiful and great and perfect and flawless. Yeah. So they don't want to take the 3 or 4 months that you have to put into it, and probably longer than
3
that.
or 4 months. That car needs 3 or 4.
You've had that thing in your possession for like 12 years.
That car needs 3 or 4 months worth of rust repair.
Probably.
I was about to say, hey, some bad motherfuckers working on that damn thing.
But no, like, I'd say this all the time. Like, we're about to make our living on the internet. Thank God. Please, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. But I'd be okay if we woke up tomorrow morning and the internet was gone.
I heard that.
I'd be all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I really would. I'd find something else cool to do, and I would, just don't get rid of radio. If the internet goes away, radio, please stay.
Brad, hey Brad. So Brad said my kid mows, but he knows I'm super anal and screws the yard up on purpose. So I'll finish it.
Whoa.
Your kid's smart. Smart kid.
And that's the thing too. Like back in my day, my parents, like I'd get all of a sudden be kicking my bed and be like, "What? It's time to mow the lawn. It's time to go mow the lawn."
Or you mess it up and you go fix it.
Dad,
go do it right.
Can I sleep in? It's Saturday. You did. It's 8.
It's 8. Yeah.
Yeah. Get your ass up, mow the lawn before it gets hot, or you're gonna hate it.
My thing is like Brad was saying, like my kids mess it up, and my dad would have made me get up and redo it or whatever the case, and I'm just like, forget it, just go, I'll do it.
But that's that way, that mentality. Like we decided that we were gonna do it right the first time. Well, that's what it taught me.
Brad Jackson said, I'd cry because porn mags are hard to find these days.
Oh, Jesus.
So guys, let me tell you a story. I grew up in a very big Italian family. My grandparents came here from Italy to New York to Berkeley, California. And my grandparents opened up a pizza restaurant in 1947. And I was making pizzas at like 7 and 8 years old, clearing the dishes and mopping the floors.
Yeah.
And learning how to order, learning how to cook. I learned how to bartend, and then I was managing and running. And my dad wasn't around. I was the guy, that took over. So I had a lot of responsibility at a young age because I saw, where I thought my future might be going. And then I'll tell you what, I got a rude awakening. All of a sudden, hey, we're selling the restaurant. You're on your own. Figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I did.
It's just weird how, like, okay, and I'm gonna, ladies out here listening to the show, I'm sorry, y'all get mad if you want. I don't give a shit. That includes you. I don't care if this sounds bad or whatever. So a couple months ago, so Don, I've got a 13-year-old daughter. Okay. I've got 5 kids, but I have a 27-year-old
that he knows of.
Shut up, Megan.
Out the driveway.
I have a 27-year-old daughter that's married with 2 kids.
You, grandpa.
And then a 21-year-old son, and a 16-year-old son, a 13-year-old daughter, and an 8-year-old son. So anyway, the 13-year-old. We live in the South, Don. Okay, so remember that. Everybody, calm the hell down. And if you don't like it, don't move here. We live in the South. I grew up my entire life from my great grandmother, Grandma Thompson, to my grandma, both of them, to my mom, to my oldest sisters, and including Thompson Kid Factory, including Brooke, because she also grew up in a Southern family. And in the Southern family, the women typically take care of the house, interior part of the house. The women typically take care of it. And we sit in our chair with our feet up and our shoes off and our boots sitting next to us, and we pretty much don't do a lot inside the house. It's just the way it is.
Except for clean up after yourself.
Sort of. I'll put it in the right general area.
Right. Yes.
But right, wrong, I don't give a shit what y'all think. But anyway, so I told my daughter, I told Emma that it was kind of time for her to start learning to do some shit.
Lord.
Do your own laundry. You know, that thing's right there. It's called a dishwasher.
Yeah.
You know,
what does it do?
Come in here, help your mom cook. It's not all about driving you all over the town and to 19,000 different cheer things, which is where she is right now.
Right.
So, and they all looked at me like I was the biggest asshole on the planet because I was saying that we needed to teach Emma how to start being a Southern female.
Adult.
Well,
just adult duties.
Look, man, when we were growing up, like my little sister was 7 or 8 and my mom had her doing all of that.
Time to change, all that. Right? Yeah. Time to change.
They ain't changing in my house, buddy. I promise. But you know, it's just I don't get it. Like these kids don't want to do shit.
Nothing.
No.
And my God, the way kids try to talk to you.
My dad would have knocked me clear through the damn wall.
This dad still
Sam, bro, why you gotta be raising your voice at me like that? I'm talking about peeps.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
This dad still will. This dad has stomped cell phones on floors in front of children.
That's awesome.
So, and then I realized I could just turn them off and put them in my room and save myself a bunch of money. But
there's no fun in that.
You know, it's crazy with that. And I don't mean to go off on this big spiel while we've got a car guy on the show. It's just, you know, we're talking about times gone by, you know, because so now, Don, unless you got something else on the car part that you want to talk about, I want to bring up something else about you that I found way freaking cool.
Go ahead.
So when Don first made contact about the motor that we talked about, and wow. So Bart Wesley Davis is a high school teacher, and he said, I hear what the fuck, bro, 100 times a day in high school.
Hey, Tony Circle says I put all my daughter's clothes together and washed and dried them once, and they took over from there. May have been some shrinkage.
Nice job, Tony.
Love it.
Chris said it's not even that you have to teach them to do it for others. Be independent, know how to run your own household. It's simple boss bitch moves. Boom.
Touche. Yeah.
Boom. If that's how you need to look at it that way. Just know how to do the shit before you grow up.
Yeah.
So anyway, because Brooke thought it was outrageous that when we met, I didn't do shit. I grew up with my mom. Then I got married right out of high school, and she did most everything or nothing. And then I just didn't do anything either. But anyway, so when I met Brooke, I was like, yeah, you have to show me how to do that. She's like, what? She's like, what? I was like, it's not how I grew up.
Yeah, but you'll wipe the counter if you spill something. You don't.
Yeah.
Like,
well, he's not a fucking animal.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some out there that are just straight dicks that won't.
No, hell no. But anyway,
you got a dick though.
So when Dawn and I met, the very first thing, our very first actual verbal conversation on the phone, the way he described himself and what he does, he said that he was a surfboard broker.
Oh.
And I was like, I mean, I've broken a lot of shit, but I don't think I've ever bragged about it.
So after my back surgery, I couldn't go back to work. And, you know, basically I was a guy, I was a heavy equipment operator, or I did building maintenance. So
right on.
It's not like I have a college degree. I'm street smart. I grew up in the streets of Oakland, and I
Went
don't
too short.
much. It is what it is. I learned how to hustle. I learned how to make $1. I learned how to work. I learned how to keep my mouth shut, mind my business, and take care of business.
Damn right.
And I mean, a lot of guys, seek a lot of easy way out. They just want to get all entangled in the wrong shit. I didn't go that way. I chose to work hard, have legitimate jobs, and do the best I can. And I've done well. I've done okay, and not well, but I mean, I'm okay.
I don't.
You're surviving.
I mean,
I got to tell you, you're gonna laugh. I got to tell you,
I got pictures of 29 Fords behind me, but I don't have a real one behind me. So you're doing pretty okay, buddy. And this was the last.
If I tell you the story, you guys will fall off your chair.
That wasn't a green screen.
And this was the last beer in the fridge.
It's a really interesting
That
story. Now,
sucks.
I want you guys to really think about this for a second. So, I found the body and frame in Kentucky, and obviously the motor came out of Texas.
That is Brad Jackson territory, sir.
Right, and that was the
Kentucky.
start. But to finish the car, believe it or not, I was living in a home here in Ventura. It was a much larger home, and I had vaulted ceilings, and I had 50 to 60 surfboards, all very rare surfboards, all hung up vertically on the walls. It looked like a museum when you walked in. It was beautiful. And my brother reached out to me. My brother reached out to me in Florida, and he says, "Hey, man, I want you to help me put together the largest surfboard collection in the world." And this is Rob Adams. And I said, "I can make this happen for you. No problem." I go, "We'll start with my collection." He goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "Well, I want to build another car." So I sold my surfboard collection to my brother, and I sold it to him reasonably. I know a couple of boards went to France to a museum. I mean, these are rare boards and they're beautiful. And yeah, that's how I built my Roadster, and that's the truth. But what happened after that is that my job with Rob was to locate and find the most beautiful surfboards in the world for his collection. And I did. And I'll pull up a picture here and I'll show you what his shop looks like.
Okay.
And so when we first started doing this, he wanted to pay me. He's like, "Well, what do you want to charge? 10% of every deal?" Well, some deals are $50,000. Some deals are $60,000. Some are $80,000. That's true. Some of these boards are, he just picked up a board the other day that was owned and surfed by Mickey Dora, one of the most famous surfers in the world, one of the most iconic names of surfing in the world. And Rob has his personal board. A lot of money for that board.
I'll bet.
Yeah. Like you wouldn't believe.
When I was telling my wife, mute yourself.
Sorry.
Whoa.
It's not showing. There
Oh, for the love of God.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Okay. So when I was telling my wife that I had that motor sold, and let's see here. Oh, okay. Chris saw my comment. So she said, "I don't know what you just did, but the celebrity square has changed and look a lot better." I don't know either. I hit the wrong button and it made something kind of
It's
cool.
kind of weird looking.
I'm just gonna leave it like
It's tripping me out.
Brooke was like, "Well, who is he?" I was like, "I have no idea. I had some shit on Rod Swapper or Part Swapper or whatever it was, Spit Swapper. I don't remember." But and I was like, "He says he's a surfboard broker," and she said, "What the hell is that?" And I was like, "I'm one that brokers surfboards."
Look at that.
Oh, damn!
Wow.
Jesus.
That's cool.
That is
Okay,
cool.
that's just one little itty bitty corner of his shop. He's got, I don't know, 7,000 square foot shop with all of his vintage race cars.
Holy
That's
cow.
not even a quarter of the surfboards that I have found for him.
God, that is so cool.
That is cool.
Isn't that
That is-
amazing?
How much do one of those run?
Which one?
Average.
Okay, so if you're Jerry Lopez, you're the pipe master, one of the greatest surfers ever to come out of
Yeah, yeah.
Hawaii. Jerry Lopez. If you have one of his personal boards, $15,000-$17,000 per board. I've seen them go for
Wow.
$20,000 at an auction.
That's not what a pipe rider is.
I was thinking of Megan.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So that's
Shut
Mickey
up.
Doors. That's Mickey
Leak the
Doors'
video.
personal board.
Ooh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Wow. I
Trying to
like
get it
that.
straight. There we go.
I like that motherfucker.
So
That sold at
I love you,
auction.
Tanner.
That sold at auction
Love you,
7
Tanner.
years ago for $17,000. 7 years
Jesus.
ago.
Good God.
We have surfboards in our garage.
So I have a question for you.
Chris Smith said she's up for adoption.
How many times you surfed Mavericks?
Not that guy.
No.
No.
My uncle's that. My uncle used to be that guy, and then he moved to Texas, and he doesn't know why he moved.
Yeah. I have friends that do and have.
Yeah.
I've always been a small wave California surfer, a hot dog.
Same here. When I ever surfed, I never wanted it, man. Just relax.
Yeah, I'm from Malibu. I like Leo.
Yeah.
I just like California point break waves, and I ride a longboard.
Yeah.
I'm an old guy. I still ride a longboard.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with longboards.
Nope.
I moved here from Destin, and we still have our surfboards, but our boys started out on surf competitions when they were like 5 and probably 8. He's now 13, about to be 14. He could surf before he could even swim. Like I have a picture of him on his surfboard with floaties on because he didn't know how to swim, but he could surf.
I can surf the internet.
Same.
You're a pro at that.
Wow.
That's
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
That's so cool.
Wow, I like that.
So those are beautiful.
So
That's
surfboards
that's one of his. I forget what model green car that is, but I think it's like a one-off car. It's got like 50 races on it, so it's really rare.
So is there a surfboard is there a particular brand, I guess you would call it, of surfboard that is more desirable? Like if you find one of those, you need to buy it, or
yeah. So like right now, like the most collectible, the biggest name, the most collectible surfboard right now. This is what Rob wants me to find and locate is anything Greg Knoll.
okay.
If you have a Greg Knoll surfboard and it's in really good shape, you can put it on the internet right now and get anywhere between $3,000 to $7,000 to $10,000. And if it's a Mickey Doherty cat, 17, 18, 20, 27,000. They just go up.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the most desirable collectible surfboard. And it's funny, I don't own one because they're so expensive.
You know what surfboards are good for too?
Yeah.
When we had that like whole snowmageddon thing,
Yeah.
we chopped the fin off and used it to skate behind the golf cart. We rode it.
Well, here
Made it into a snowboard.
Well, here we use hoods off of wrecked cars.
Well, that too.
Brad said,
That's
"I'm
pretty cool,
enjoying this,
though.
but my break is over. Back to shoveling 16,000 pounds of tobacco, so my Firebird can have a better life."
Bye,
Jesus.
Brad.
Bye,
Later,
Brad.
Brad.
We love you, dude.
Bye, Brad. Love you.
Who's leaving?
Brad Jackson is heading out. He's I'll tell you this. Brad Jackson is one of the most loyal OG ride or die listeners that we've got.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
He has the internet base that the show has built. A lot of it's been built because of Brad making stupid ass memes out of pictures of us from things that we say on the podcast.
Fact.
So
Yeah.
So here's how it works. Usually on every episode, so Brad's gonna come up with something about me with a surfboard trying to do something with it or something. He's gonna come up with something on the show.
Some kind of blooper.
So usually here's how it works. Brad is almost guaranteed to make some kind of funny meme of something we said on the show. And if we say something funny enough on the show that it's something that's going to stick around for a couple years or so, there's a good chance that I'm going to get it tattooed on me.
Yeah.
So that's how that
times.
I got mine.
Yeah, that's how it typically works. That's why I have an eggplant tattooed right
Because
here.
I said you wouldn't do it.
Because Megan said I wouldn't.
And they're all surfing.
Nice.
That's
so
awesome.
So now you need to come to Texas to visit one of our tattoo sponsors so that you can get you some car tattoos.
Hell yeah.
I don't think so.
What, the Texas part or the tattoo part?
Oh no, dude, I love Texas. You guys have some good barbecue down there.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Meh.
The tacos are better, but yeah. What?
Nothing.
Fish tacos suck. I don't care what you say.
See, and that's what you immediately think. Oh, yeah, that's all they got is fish tacos. You guys got Spanglish people here. You ain't got Mexicans here.
No, we have Tex-Mex, which is way better than real Mexican food.
No.
I agree.
Tex-Mex is way better.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
can I say
whatever.
something real quick?
No.
Go ahead.
I would just like
I'm just kidding.
I would like to shout out RIP my man Toby Keith.
I know. It's so sad.
Yeah, I was going to get there too.
He was really young.
It's Red Cup Day. Red Solo Cup Day from now on.
Damn, I don't have a red Solo cup right now.
I didn't plan it.
Loser.
Whatever.
But yeah,
Louis Vuitton.
yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Rest
he
in
ain't
peace,
got no
Toby
red.
Keith.
He ain't got no red soul cup. He's drinking out of a freaking Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walked through the rain.
Idiot.
Damn, he just promoted somebody's. Y'all look at Don's car.
Man,
Oh, that's Don's junk.
I think Don needs to show
Damn.
everybody what he was showing us before we went live.
Don, would you like to give everybody a tour of your shop real quick, of your garage?
Yeah, sure.
By the way, for anybody out there that was curious, I tried it because it just came out. Copenhagen Black is not as good as regular Copenhagen Long Cut. Sorry.
Oh, there's a surfboard.
you just had to put it in your mouth.
So
huh?
my buddy owns
I bought it.
an L&L barbecue here in Oxnard, and that's a display board that they make for L&L barbecue. I don't know. I doubt if you guys have them in Texas, but I'll tell you, when you go to Hawaii, that's all I go to eat. It is unbelievable. So I like hot rod albums.
So cool, man.
Wow.
Sorry, I got this big couch in here. I took the big couch out.
He's got a casting couch.
Casting couch.
Yeah, right. Well, these are all the issues of 58th year I was born.
That's what year my dad was born.
It's a very rare surfboard. Now I don't know if you guys know this, but who likes Mutant Teenage Ninja Turtles?
Me.
So I got a funny story about that coming up pretty
Okay,
soon.
so check this out. You see that surfboard that's up there?
Yeah.
Okay, so back in the 60s, there was a surfer by the name of Gary Proper, and he surfed for Hobie. I'm representing, got my Hobie t-shirt on.
Nice. Shout out to Hobie. Don needs another hot
Look
rod.
at this picture up here. If you read the original TV or the movie poster, you can see that Gary Proper's name is on there.
That's cool.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Proper is the guy for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and a lot of guys don't know that. Now, this green Hobie is the rarest one to have. If you're going to have a Gary Proper, it's turtle green. So that's why the turtles are there under the board.
That's
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Chris Smith, you just wait. I see where she says, yo, yes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just wait for the announcement. And she said futon, fuck the world. Casting futon.
Well, that's when I was a young guy with the Porsche I was telling you about.
Oh, damn. Man, I got to go see Don's garage, dude.
That's like a legit man cave.
You know, I'm seeing a lot of hot rod magazine covers on there.
Yep.
You forget who has a whole bunch of 50s,
Yeah.
60s, and 70s.
Yeah, Jimmy's got a whole slew of them. If I wanted, I could go to my mom's and get my dad's old ones and put them up in here.
Did you have them?
My dad's?
Yeah.
My
Is she just holding
my
them for
mom's
you?
got them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Can you guys see
Dragon
the car,
Destroyer
okay?
said something having him.
Yeah.
fixed
Hey,
up.
let's get a tour of the car, man.
Golly, look at that thing.
I love that.
That car is so rad.
Damn it.
I
Don.
love convertibles.
So pretty much anybody that knows me knows that I'm real big on period correctness. And that car is absolutely dead on the money.
Man.
That thing looks incredible. Man, that small block Chevrolet looks good. It looks like a Texas motor.
Isn't that crazy?
So there was
cool.
a surfer by the name of Mike Henson back in the day who did the movie Endless Summer. Nice guy. I've known Mike for a long time. He shaped that surfboard. And what makes it rare, and this is what pulls the value on surfboards, is who shapes them. It's like whoever sculpts the sculpture, whoever paints the Mona Lisa. Well,
Okay.
Mike shaped that surfboard. It's a team board. It was used for contest surfing. And that's what makes it rare. And at any given day, that's probably anywhere between a $3,000 and $5,000 surfboard to the right guy.
Have you ever seen like even a video of a surfboard being shaped?
Yeah,
Our old neighbor
Okay.
literally used to make them in the
Like-
front yard.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mike. Hey, Mike.
Not like literally high
That's
as a
right.
kite always.
Hey, Mike Ross, just in case you're wondering where your comment went, I'm not going to lie to you. I deleted it because I want to surprise him with this in a minute about Dragon Destroy Showdown.
So I got to show you guys one more thing
So
here.
I deleted your comment.
I was wondering. I was like, what is that about?
Can you guys see this?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is a table, right? You're going to laugh when you see this.
Okay.
This will show you what a big kid I am.
Foosball. Is it
Here's your-
foosball? I like
is your
foosball.
it's
Is your little brother in a cage?
It's way better.
Because my kids put my 8-year-old in the dog kennel all the time.
Oh, no.
yes.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
What?
That is better than foosball.
It is.
Yeah, that's
I love
rad.
foosball.
So, Jimmy, a couple of the boards in my garage were actually shaped by our old neighbor. Like,
Nice.
legit.
Hell yeah.
It was a cool process to watch.
That's killer, Don.
Is that cool, guys?
Man,
I
You
love
get a
that.
picture of it?
look, when you analog people hear this episode, I sure hate that you're not getting to see Don's kick-ass garage.
No
Gotta go back and watch the video.
Yeah, go back and watch it. Well,
And my
for a little bit.
neighbors bring their kids over here. They're like the guys, the fathers here hate me
Oh, I bet.
because their kids are like, "Hey, Dad, I want this in the garage."
And the dads are like, well, that's cool. Let's start hitting some garage sales because they don't make them that way anymore.
Mm-mm.
So
That
this
is
is what
wow.
I get to come out to you every morning.
Hell yeah. You
That's
got
awesome.
you got a casting fleet.
No
A
kidding.
bunch of casting couches in there.
Well,
You put
yeah.
a bunch of mandingos on that.
Oh, Don,
So I moved-
that's the second time she's mentioned it. Chris Smith said so about that adoption thing. You know, I mean,
He can adopt me too.
if you don't really adopt her and make her your own kid, then it's not as creepy if she just moves in with you. Oh God. Let's see here. She's laughing. But that's impressive.
Yeah.
So
guys, you know, I got to tell you. So, you know, I lived in a much bigger house, and at that time, the home prices weren't crazy, and it was like a 2,500 square foot house, and I just had all this room, and so the couch is too big. I moved into a much smaller home. It's like 1,700 square feet.
uh-huh.
Yeah, which that may be small or big to some people, but I wish I had more room, but I can't afford more room, so it is what it is.
My first
Especially not in California.
mine and Brooke's first house was 1,150 square feet, and it was
Yeah.
a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house.
We lived in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our house when
Whole
we
800
left
square feet.
California was a
So-
998 square
Yeah.
feet.
So Don, did you have to give up a lot of your
It's $1 million home
of your
now.
cool, or did you just put it all somewhere else?
Say it again.
Did you have to give up a lot of your cool when you moved, or did you just put it somewhere else?
What do you mean? Like,
Like
did
your
I?
stuff.
Yeah, buddy. To be honest with you, I sold my Rob. My brother Rob bought all my surfboards. He bought 3/4 of my collection. Here, I'll
Okay.
give you an idea. I'll let you into my room where you're going to trip when you see this. I'll bring you into the
Whoa.
house.
Oh, he's got a room too.
Yeah, and we're gonna trip over it when we see it.
Oh,
So when you
Hey,
first,
does this smell like chloroform?
so this is my entryway. So it's got surfboards here.
Yeah.
oh, cool. I hear a puppy.
Yeah, that's my little girls. Hey, girls. Say hi,
You wanna-
say hi, everybody
You
No.
want another one? I'll deliver it.
on the podcast.
Look at them.
You want like 7 of them? I'll bring them.
Yeah.
So like,
I
when
love
walk
how
in
you have
the hallway,
surfboards hanging up. That's
my
cool.
bedroom, I have one hanging here.
Nice.
And then when you go into my room, you're going to think I'm crazy. But this is how I do my room.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
Rock and roll.
Is your bed made out of a surfboard too?
That'd be dope.
It would be cool.
Hot Wheels, model cars.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Wow.
Then
Hell
I come into the other room.
I've
Why
got
does it say
40.
hub
I've
on
got
it?
47 different ways to say the word blessed in my bedroom, or family, or whatever else signs whatever other signs Brooke has bought.
Or fail.
Yeah, fail.
Remember we were talking about Mavericks?
Hell yeah.
That's my good friend Jeff Clark signed that.
My uncle used to surf with Jeff Clark.
And there's Greg Knoll.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Man, see, y'all thought I was playing. Like we had a special guest.
Chris
tonight.
Smith said,
yeah.
"Tell me his house wouldn't make the raddest
Oh,
Airbnb."
look at that.
Oh, it would absolutely be the raddest. But could you imagine being that nervous of a wreck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't touch anything. Don't sit
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
move.
You rent it out as an Airbnb, and then you find out that the hometown hot rodders are the ones that rented it for the week.
Yeah, but guys, you got to understand, I'm 65 years old. I've been doing this a long time collecting.
Yeah.
And I've gotten
What's
rid of a
the
lot of
whole-
stuff because I don't have the room. I kept the stuff that was really personable to me. You know,
That's cool, man. Thank you
What's
for
the
showing us your
longest
home.
surfboard that you've owned?
what do you mean? Like the one I've kept the
You-
longest?
The one that you've had the longest that you currently still have.
Gosh, I have to honestly say, I don't have it. I don't have it. The one I had the longest was my David Nueva Nose Rider, and I sold it at an auction. I put it in an auction and sold it.
Wow.
What's the oldest one you currently have?
Probably the Hanson that you just saw, the Hanson Master with all the paisley.
Yeah.
So I want to say between 5 or 8 were ever made in the world after talking with Don Hanson about that board.
Jeez.
Wow.
That's an extremely rare board, and it's how they made it with all the paisley fully wrapped. Normally boards have it on the nose or on the deck, but not the whole board. So to find one like that, I mean, if I was to put that in auction, that would easily bring 10 grand.
Wow.
Wow.
That's incredible.
And that's when
You got good insurance, right?
well, yeah, that one you just die with. You just die with it. You just can't.
Yeah, for real.
And then there's a gentleman in Hawaii, one of my dear friends. His name's Randy Rarick, very famous, pro surfer, great surfer. Also was responsible for putting together the Triple Crown of surfing in Hawaii. He's the guy that made that all happen and got these surfers paid, good money to surf. He's a board historian and a restorator, and he just restored a board for me. It's out in my shed, and it's a board I'll die with. I'll never sell it or get rid of it. It's a Maury Pope. It's called the John Peck Penetrator. That's one of the greatest surfboards ever made, in my opinion, along with the Yater spoon, which I do have a spoon now that's being restored in Hawaii as we speak. And to me, those two boards, I don't need 50 boards now. I only need 2. Those 2. They're boards. They were made here in the Santa Barbara Ventura area for C Street, where I love to surf. And,
I'm just gonna say it. Some of these boards, they got some questionable names.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah.
The Piercer.
Oh my Lord!
Actually,
the spoon.
No, the penetrator.
The
penetrator.
Yeah.
They had a lot of unique names back in the day for
He
surfing.
couldn't even get it right if he tried.
No, he was already shooting.
They had one called the Bob Cooper Blue Machine.
Okay.
That just sounds like a straight stashed out 80s porn flick. Yeah, I got a name for it.
Man. So hey, Don, I don't know if you already do or if he's already followed you. But on Instagram, do you follow Bad Idea Customs?
No, but I mean, let me check it out real quick.
Go follow Bad Idea Customs. And the reason I'm asking you to do this because I'm gonna put you in touch with Ken Sainer.
Yeah.
Ken lives in Plains, Montana.
Okay.
Montana.
Montana.
But he spent like 15 or 20 years in Hawaii. He's a super interesting dude. He is a vintage Ford fanatic.
Really?
Yes, and he spends a lot of time in Southern California. He currently owns, what did he tell us last episode? 40 something cars.
Yeah.
Oh, that's more than that.
40 something vintage cars that are registered and insured.
Yeah. I ain't even got one.
So and on top of all of that, vintage? Don, he's just a cool ass dude, and I'm going to put you two in touch.
I just found him.
An 80?
I'm following him right now. Cheater Slick follows him. I just met him.
Oh, Chuck?
Yeah, I just met him at the Grand National.
So Chuck's a damn good friend of ours.
Is he?
Yes.
Slick?
Yes.
He's got this really cool Ranchero with his little dragster.
Yeah, with the asphalt cowboy.
The whole trip here, I went up and introduced myself to him. So, hey, listen, when you talk to him, tell him, hey, 1surfnut, you got to tell him to follow me.
Explain the name 1surfnut.
He's a surfer nut.
Okay. So let me tell you. So you're going to laugh.
Your story.
So no, it's really cool. I copied the name. I didn't come up with it, but there's a reason why. So back in the day, Ed Roth, if you Google or research Ed Roth, he did a cartoon thing and it said surfnut. And it shows this like monster guy surfing. So I put 1surfnut.
Nice.
Got it.
Let me see if I can find the picture. Hang on.
See, I knew there had to be a story.
Yeah. I always have a story. What to say?
What better thing is there to do than nut while you're surfing?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Well, here's the problem though. Okay. I had a friend of mine that him and his girl got busy on the sand. Yeah. She was not fucking happy after that one. Yeah. That is a long story.
So all I know,
maybe he was stupid and put the sand there, but I'm just saying.
All I know is like most of us are trying to practice for tomorrow's episode.
Yeah.
Like we're all trying to be fairly
And then
good
there's Tanner.
When Tanner's trying to get all that shit out tonight.
Yeah. Then there's
You
Tanner.
said get it out before. Okay, I like that picture. That's cool.
Oh, I like that.
That's cool.
dope.
That's
Hell
really
yeah.
cool.
That's
So I
dope.
copied it. I'm not.
Oh, no,
gonna
I just
lie.
texted
I
him.
keep it real. There's other ones that he did, and I just like the name. And SurfNut
No,
called out to me. I
Not
just
you.
think that's cool. That's just me.
Hell yeah.
that's awesome.
So hold on. So you see this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
I like that.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I forgot. I'm a bonehead. I got to bring this to you here. That was my license plate on my Harley back in the day.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I like that. That's pretty dope.
Right.
So we're gonna try something real quick, Don, because I'm impatient, as we were talking about a while ago about us being the society of now, right?
Right.
So hang on, we're gonna try something real quick.
But you know what? Oh, who we calling? You calling Chuck?
Yeah. I think they're still driving back in the Ranchero.
In the
Your call
rain.
has been sent to an automatic
Watch
voice
this.
message system. 42323318197 is not available. At
Watch
the
this.
tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Oh, never mind. You're calling me. I had something really funny. Anyway, hold on.
What do you mean, don't know?
Man,
What's
I
funny?
had something really funny for you that I was going to leave on your voicemail, but I'm glad you answered.
Sorry. Well, I didn't really answer.
Technically,
I
he
called
called you back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
you back. Yeah.
So are you guys still driving back, or are you back?
No. We're still driving. We got like, where are we? Childress? Yeah, we're in Childress, I guess.
Oh, so
Texas?
Amarillo-ish.
No, we're south of.
Yeah, I'm
No, we're
saying.
in Childress.
Yeah, I'm saying you've
We're on
gone.
287 somewhere.
Yeah, you've gone through
Well,
Amarillo.
we're still like 3.5 hours from Fort Worth.
Right on.
Oh,
Well, we got Amarillo earlier. We're just gonna push it through. So.
Well, check this out.
Why are you guys laughing?
Did it
I don't see
go on the
what's so funny
voicemail?
about this.
Well, it's okay. It's a business phone.
No, everyone has Chuck's number.
Sorry, Chuck. I guess it went through the voicemail. I'll delete that on the episode.
Oh my god.
I'll delete it.
Hey,
So
Chuck.
unprofessional.
Yeah, but it's you.
Damn.
I
That's
mean,
true.
okay. Thank you.
I'll just block everybody.
Yeah. Hey, Chuck. So the only reason I called you is because I don't know if you had noticed what we were going to do on tonight's episode of the OG show. We're
No,
actually,
I've been kind of busy driving a Ranchero.
well, motherfucker. Every time I've
Yeah,
seen,
the world doesn't revolve around you. You know that, right?
every time I've seen pictures, you were riding in a Ranchero. So don't give me that shit.
First of all, that's a lie. Look closer. There's at least one where Rob's sleeping as I'm driving.
Okay, at least one. But
Are we? Hold on. We're on air right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, cool.
it's okay. So you may or may not, because you're Mr. Big Cheater Slick Culture Superstar and all.
Yeah.
And you probably had
I don't know if
everybody.
you know this. Me and Rob are kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I know you were a big deal.
Okay. As
Doe.
long as you know, that's all that matters.
Doe. Big deal.
Anyway,
Doe.
what's
Big
up?
dildo.
Yeah.
Big deal. Did you just call me a big dildo?
I did. So anyway, you met a guy at Grand National Roadster Show with a kick-ass copper-colored 29 Model A Roadster.
Yes.
His name's Don
You make me
Granata.
sound like. Oh yeah.
And he's our guest on the show tonight, and he was just talking about meeting you and stuff, and so I thought I'd call you.
Oh, well, that's sweet of you.
Yeah.
Tell him 1surfnut.
Yeah, 1surfnut.
Oh yeah, 1surfnut. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
So
but
do
let
we
him
know
know how
everybody
you and I
went
know
through?
each other.
Me and you.
Yeah.
So I'm the one that sold Don the engine that's in that Roadster.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Well,
I had
that's
it.
cool.
I had it on
It's a
parts.
small world.
I had it on Part Swapper or
Hold on
something.
just 1 second. Rob, are you driving or am I driving? Yeah, I'll drive. Yeah. Sorry, we're getting back in the Ranchero.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say like right this minute. You were
Oh,
just
I
trying
did
to
too.
prove.
I thought I was being a smart ass.
Yeah, trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
That's like that.
I'm actually trying to get home tonight.
So, how did the Ranchero and the Asphalt Cowboy do it at the GNRS?
Well, I mean, everybody loved it. So, oh, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, everybody. I mean, Hell, what surprised me the most is like somebody like Alex Gambino, right?
Yeah.
Like he absolutely loved that thing. It was funny.
Super cool guy. One of my good friends.
That's cool.
Yeah, and he came up. It was kind of, me and Rob were talking about this earlier. It was like this whole rig. It's not only hot rod guys that love it, but also
custom guys.
Even custom guys.
Yeah,
even custom guys love it and everything else.
Well, dude, you're already kind of my hero just because you're Chuck. But
I appreciate that.
But it was pretty badass to watch you guys drive all the way across country with that rig, dude. That was fucking cool. So
the drive back's been so much better than the drive there.
Yeah.
So we only had like a half a fuel issue problem, but this thing's been burning oil like an alcoholic drinking liquor.
Well,
Rob.
Well, yeah,
Rob drinking whiskey.
Well, yeah, it's a Y block.
Yeah.
So
on the way there, it didn't burn anything. It's like it left California and it just became an oil alcoholic or something.
I like that. Well, when you guys when you get back to town, dude, I need to come over. I want to check out the dragster now that it's done.
Hell yeah.
So
yeah. Well, we raced the Moon Eyes and it did pretty well. We realized it was over carbureted because those Strombergs that I tossed on there, they're 250 CFM each.
Oh shit.
So I don't know. We thought with all the headwork and stuff that it would take it, but obviously didn't want to take it. So Rob ended up like the last pass that we did. He just took off at idle with just a center or the two outer carburetors, and we did 783 at 89.5 mile an hour.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's cool, man.
So that's not too bad.
Well, dude, I just wanted to call you because Don was talking about you, and it just makes this episode even cooler because we're proving to everybody that even though we don't do cars very often, we still can.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Don better not be talking crap about me.
I mean, he said that the Asphalt Cowboy was pretty cool for a shitty dragster.
That's not what
I said. He said that's not what I said.
I said I enjoyed meeting him. He was busy. I mean, he kind of knew who I was on Instagram. He doesn't follow me or anything, but I follow him because I just love everything that he does. So
there you go.
There you go.
I'll follow you after today.
It's okay. I mean, it's okay if you don't. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I just wanted to introduce you because I just wanted to let you know that
Chuck is
running. I actually saw a picture. I saw a picture. Somebody posted a picture of you with your car earlier today. I saw it on there, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember meeting that dude.
Yeah. Chuck
small world, huh? Isn't that funny?
Chuck is literally one of our biggest advisors for the show and for the internet, and he's the one that taught us how to use StreamYard, and so. Nice. But yeah, so dude,
StreamYard's awesome.
It's amazing.
Okay, it is.
Well, dude, y'all be careful getting back, man, and holler at me.
Travels.
Yep. We should be home tonight, so I'm just glad to be back in Texas.
Rock and roll, man.
But appreciate you guys calling, and hit me up later on, and we'll. I want to get back on your show sometime, and we can talk about the whole trip and everything.
10-4.
Got a couple of funny stories. You ever seen somebody Tokyo drift a 57 Ranchero while hauling a dragster behind it?
No, but I'd like to.
Yeah, well, I wish I had it on video because Rob did it twice. But that's for another time.
He really was drinking.
Oh Lord!
He wasn't drinking. He was actually sober. It just
ish.
We drove across the country with drum brakes. It's like everything's stock on this thing. I think that's what surprised people the most.
Yep, I've done that.
It's a 272Y block and drum brakes all the way around, and we just went with it.
That's exactly how I went to South Carolina in the 55. Was what? We're gonna make it. So, dude, y'all be careful, man, and just holler at me. We'll get together.
All right, bro. Appreciate you guys.
Later, bro.
See you later.
Thank you.
All right. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Don, Chuck's one of the coolest dudes you'll ever meet, man. He's a good dude.
Nice. He was nice at the show. I mean, I said, hey, dude, you're awesome. You did that the whole trip, and I followed you the whole way here. He goes, all right, on. Who are you? And I go, I'm Don, 1surfnut. Oh, yeah.
I hate Dixie.
Somebody must be home.
I hate her.
You don't hate her.
No, I promise.
No.
I promise I'm not a fan.
Which one's Dixie?
The young one.
What? That doesn't tell me nothing.
The fluffy one.
The cute one.
that doesn't make me like her.
She's so cute.
Okay, anyway, back to Dawn.
Die, Dixie.
So
Dawn has dogs.
I haven't even brought Big Mama out yet.
Oh no, you haven't. I'm
Hold on.
disappointed.
Dawn's never even met
Kapua and Kalani, Flower and Princess.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, Dawn's never even met Big Mama.
she big.
Yeah.
Somebody shut that fucking dog up.
There you go. That was Big Mama Dawn.
Where's Uncle Larry?
Well, Uncle Larry, you didn't figure old Don can handle that kind of intelligence.
Well, hey, I have friends that may want to like maybe watch this. Is there a way to watch it or?
Yeah, go to the Hometown Hot Rodder the podcast on Facebook, and Hometown Hot Rodder podcast on YouTube. But with Instagram, when you finish a live, it goes away. So it can't live forever on Instagram. But
I didn't know that you were on YouTube.
Yes,
That's cool.
Hometown Hot Rodder. This whole thing has been live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram this whole time.
You got a lot of people watching right now.
No. So it's jumped up. I've seen it at one time. It was at 40 something. Right now it shows that it's 7, but no Sparky to watch, not listen. Like I was saying earlier, there's never that many people watching it live that it shows on here. We don't really know because we don't see all the platforms.
Yeah.
But usually, I don't know, a video like this, because it's actually about cars and it's not horribly immature. This one will, I don't know, 20 or 30,000 views or so, somewhere in there. If it doesn't, I'll be disappointed. But
some people just may not be into the whole surfing thing, bro.
Whatever. To talk to somebody like you that does everything, that was always super cool back in the day. You know what I mean? That's cool. I promise everybody listening to this show is gonna be like, God, it's about time they actually did something to go with their name.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked about this for about a year.
We have
doing something like this, and dude, it's all good.
And for the record, just so y'all know, we actually started talking about this episode, doing this before Don won
he won the award.
So I didn't just ask him because he won an award.
No, that's true.
Yes.
No,
that was just the icing on the cake.
Well, I think I called up Brian. I think a month or so ago, and I said, "Hey, man, I made it I got accepted for the Grand National Roadster show."
Yep.
And he's like, "That's cool." Oh, and I let him know that the motor ran really well, and that I was stoked. And thank you so much for, doing what you did for me, and it was awesome.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that it worked out, and I got to meet a really cool dude out of it. And eventually, we'll get to meet in person.
Well, I remember you were going to come out for the Ventura Nats. You were going to stay at my house.
Yeah, we were, and then budget reasons back then we couldn't. The show was way too new to try to pull that kind of deal off, and there was some other stuff behind it, but that I've since let go of, and I'm not going to air out. But
it's over.
Turns out it didn't really matter.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
we're here. We're here, not there.
Turns out it really wasn't all
over my
head. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to have to get you on a surfboard.
Negative.
Oh, I would pay to see that. Yes.
Nah.
Oh, I would. Yes.
Well, go
it
for
would
it.
Change your life.
He was talking. Yeah, I bet. To the dead.
It's really not that hard.
Oh, yes, it is.
No.
Megan, I'm almost 50.
So?
No, and I'm in bad shape.
So? Do you have balance?
Not really.
No.
Oh,
he has to wear New Balances. No, we don't.
I don't wear New Balances. I wear Hoka's and Apex boots. Visit apexbootco.com.
There you go. See?
I wear Hoka's, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you we'll get you on a board on your belly and you can just cruise in.
Can I just float around like a...
Sure.
Like no, we're not going to put them on a sponge board. We're going to get them on a
like a legit one.
Man, I haven't stood up on a surfboard since I was 15.
So Randy Jackson from the Gasser Garage, who you also met at Grand National Roadster Show, because he commented about how gorgeous your car was.
Who did I meet?
Randy Jackson, the Gasser Garage. He was talking about how gorgeous your car was. He at least saw your car. You guys may not have met, but he did see your car.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So he was able to get me in a digger, in a front engine dragster. Who else has got me to do stupid shit? Johnny and Gina were the first ones to get me to drink on a podcast.
We still haven't done your guys' Segway thing.
No, me and Jimmy are still going to do nut to butt on a scooter.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm going to take pictures of it.
So and then people got videos and pictures of me dancing at Silver Saloon.
You get tattoos when somebody said you won't.
Yeah. So I guess, Don, I'll let you put me on a surfboard.
With no wetsuit.
I've done it.
No wetsuit. We're going to go to the sharkiest area ever.
Make sure you ain't got no open cuts.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
That
you're
will-
more
that will-
likely to get attacked by a cow than you are than a shark. You know that?
That will tune you right up.
Yeah. Sounds awesome.
We'll be all right.
Sounds awesome. They'll be like, hey, where'd Brian go? Oh, he went out there. His stuff was bleeding.
He gone.
He was leaking.
Yeah.
He gone.
Yeah. Well, about that.
That's why you don't go on your period.
Bye bye, Brian.
Yeah. Well,
So how long is your podcast? How long do you do it?
So we feel like it.
Yeah. I mean, they vary between an hour and 3 hours, but we're about done.
No, but I mean, has this been a good one for you guys? I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude, like 100%.
Absolutely.
I've never. This is
Absolutely.
the first time I've ever done it. This so.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed.
I know, I think you're
would
a
literally
professional.
figure that we would hit, like we'd end this and you'd start another one next because
Yeah.
you just got off of one.
Yeah. It feels like you've done 100 of them.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Let's
Really?
see here.
Yeah.
Sparky
Well,
said, hey, somebody's going to have to come up with something special for you at Dragon Story Showdown, Brian.
Oh.
Well, hey,
Like
I'd
under
come
the,
back,
under
I'd
the
come back
stage?
anytime for sure.
Hell yeah.
Maybe hoodies.
That'd be cool.
Skateboard.
So I think Jimmy needs a new hoodie because that's like the 5th time he said something about hoodies.
Yeah. He must.
Didn't we get asked a size?
There's something cool, but okay. Anyway.
By the way, Brian, you never did send me that T-shirt you promised me.
Did I not send you one? Well,
Wah, wah.
so the good news is those sucked. They didn't really. They really didn't. I didn't send you one. They were actually good shirts. But so about that, I'm gonna run into a couple things. Don, if you got a minute to hang out with us to do some show business. So Dragon Destroy Showdown,
Mhm.
September 20th through the 22nd, Greenville Sports Park in Greenville, Texas, has turned into it's going to be a really big fucking show.
Okay.
Yeah.
it is.
Like nuts.
Like large.
Okay.
Like very, very large. First of all, I'm happy to announce, as Mike said a while ago, Don was showing us Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have 2 cosplay type for real looking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles walking around the car show.
Well, that's
How
bullshit. I want the real
fun.
ones.
I mean, these are, dude, like wicked cool.
That's cool.
It's a pretty big deal. We are gonna have, so we are full up on sponsors and vendors. Thank y'all so fucking much. Thank you to all of our sponsors and vendors. Dragon Story Showdown is no longer accepting applications for sponsors and vendors, and the show's not even till September.
That's awesome.
So
Damn it.
yeah, dude,
Damn it.
this show's fixing to be nuts. Let's see what else. Bears Cafe, so you're welcome, because Bears Cafe is the primary food vendor for
That's
Dragon Destroy
awesome.
Showdown. And on Friday night of the show, they will be feeding everybody barbecue sandwiches and maybe a bag of chips. If you got a wristband, come on, you're eating on us.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to meet them.
MEAT. That's this coming Saturday
Well,
at the MEAT and greet.
it's AT and greet.
Yeah. So then we got to be a little mysterious
A
about
little
things.
secretive.
We can't be completely like all inclusive on everything, because registration and online spectator tickets, because you're going to need them, and you're going to need them that quick,
Mm-hmm.
go on sale live at draganddestroyshowdown.com on April 1st. So trust me, you're going to want to get them quick, because I got a feeling we'll be sold out relatively fast. Let's see. No fewer than 2, but possibly 4 live music artists, live music acts,
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
with one hopefully very special guest,
Okay.
that will have a lot of things to celebrate by September.
Yeah.
If my predictions are correct, which they are, because I already know, it's going to be a badass year.
Hell yeah.
And no matter what, including to watch the live music. Tanner, you ready for this one?
Yep.
No matter what, all spectators for the entire weekend, $5.
Nice.
Nice.
Damn.
The price does not go up for the concerts.
Like $5 a day or $5
I was going to say
Yes,
something.
yes, $5 a day.
Okay.
Yeah, $5 a day.
Hey, I'm
But
clarifying.
we're only going to be doing live music on Saturday. on the
Got it.
21st. Miss Hope Stewart. Everybody that knows Redline knows Miss Hope. That's my girlfriend.
Miss Hope. Yeah.
She is just about to open her brand new cigar shop in Forney.
Nice.
Cool.
Puerto Esperanza. And she is also a vendor at Dragon Destroy Showdown and will hopefully have a small humidor of her handpicked and hand-rolled cigars.
Nice.
That she's
Badass.
handpicked, that she's rolling.
That's cool.
Yeah, Hope's doing her own cigar rolling.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I need to know where her address is.
When it's ready, when it's ready,
Yeah.
not only will you know where the address is, but we're going to do a pretty cool live appearance from there.
Cool.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I like Hope.
Yeah,
She's sweet.
it's gonna be a good time. So, what else with Dragon Destroy Showdown, Mikey? If you're still there,
We'll be there.
I can tell you this: the shirts and koozies, at least, and probably some more of the merchandise, will be made by the Print Store in Tyler, Texas.
Nice.
That is the collaborative effort of Colby Underwood, Ben Breeden, Don Lewis, and Mike. They have decided they're tired of paying retail for Don Lewis merchandise, and they are making their own merchandise now.
There it is.
So check this out at Dragon Destroy Showdown. Talk about like midway, right? Like if you're at the fair, there's a midway, right?
Yeah.
So under one air quote roof, because it'll be several canopies, so it'll be a bunch of roofs, but in one collective group, we're gonna have Dragon Destroy merchandise for sale. We're going to have Hometown Hot Rodder podcast merchandise for sale. HHR Unplugged merchandise for sale. Don Lewis merchandise for sale. And Apex Boot Company all in one big group of merchandise.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So Apex Boots, they got a long trip to get to Dragon Destroy Showdown.
Yeah.
It's at the other end of the same road that they're on.
Yeah.
So they are bringing inventory of boots to buy, check out, look at, feel, test ride. Not really, just try them on.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, the merchandise vendors area is going to be badass.
Hell yeah.
There'll be one person from each company at their respective tables to make sure everything's handled.
At all times. Yeah.
Yes. I'm still emceeing it. Sorry guys, but if it makes me feel any better,
I'm putting
a few bands in there so it cuts down on my time to talk. So
yeah.
Still, though, I want to hear you all the night.
And I may even have a DJ, possibly. So
nice.
Like a wiki, like a
hell
DJ.
yeah,
like a DJ.
Like a what?
Wiki.
Like a what?
Who? Mike Jones. But the show is absolutely open to any type of vehicle.
Nice.
It will be heavily focused on mini trucks, because we need more mini truck events in Texas. So let's see.
I built a truck once, a mini truck. I chopped the top, brand new Toyota truck in '78.
Nice.
So took it off the showroom floor, took it to my garage, cut the top off. I had never chopped the top before. Failed miserably. Went to a shop that could help me finish it.
That's how the best projects get done, buddy.
Hell yeah.
So
hold on. I forgot. I got a picture of it right here.
So Mike is on here while Don's strolling across the plantation garage there. Mike's on here from Dragon Destroy. He said lots going on, and it's going to be a 3-day extravaganza.
Oh, damn.
Dude, that is
cool.
rad.
Hey, mini truckers rejoice. Check out Don's truck.
That was 19. I want to say in the 80s. It was the 80s because that was my girlfriend Lisa.
Hell yeah. Brad Jackson coming all the way down from Kentucky.
That.
Wow.
Dude, I was surfing. I had to have a truck with a long bed.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call. True. There will be cars and spectators and fans of several people that'll be at Dragon Destroy Showdown coming from all over the United States. People are probably going to be flying in for this. So I'm telling y'all, registration for the vehicles and spectator wristbands go on sale April 1st online at dragondestroyshowdown.com. Make effing sure that you are ready to start buying them when they go live, because we're gonna have to cap it at something.
Yeah,
I might have to fly out for that show.
It's a big area, but I don't know that it's that big. So Greenville's gonna be like, yeah, we're raising the price next year.
Yeah, right.
Friday,
so like at fairgrounds, or where's it?
Yeah, it's Greenville Sports Park. It's like a big baseball complex and soccer and other sports. But let's see. Mike says open class to all custom vehicles, top 35 open class awards, over 25 specialty awards, lots of giveaways, auctions. So it's gonna be some cool shit.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I need to bring Salty out there.
That'd be dope.
That's cool. The name of the car.
Yes, you did tell me that.
Salty
so that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I would lose my shit if that car showed up at our show. In fact, Mike, if Don does register, I don't want to know about it. I want to be surprised.
No. But probably not going to register for it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of anything else that I want to tell people about this show because it's going to be killer. Speaking of the auctions, giveaways, and raffles, super cool piece of memorabilia that you would hang on your wall will be autographed by a lot of people in attendance and given away or raffled or auctioned or whatever we decide.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you all about it off air.
Yeah.
But man, lots of cool stuff for Dragon Destroy Showdown. And we decided, it's time to start pushing it. But yeah, sponsorships and vendors, we're filled up.
Yeah.
You have to sign up for 2025.
Damn it.
So, but it's gonna be rad. Brad Jackson said, so excited for Dragon Destroy Showdown. Me too, homie. BB2B.
I thought he went back to work.
He did, but he said he was back. He's back on a quick break.
Yeah.
Oh, quick break.
Yeah.
He's pooping.
He must be a union worker.
He's pooping. But what else do I want to bring up? Don't forget, May 17th through the 19th, at least a couple of hometown hot rodders and all of the bonsai cruisers will be headed to Festus, Missouri for relaxing in the park.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
DJ Mays' show. That's going to be dope.
He said union proud.
I knew what he was. I knew what he was.
Then, so we'll be headed to Missouri May 17th through the 19th. I got to work out some logistics on the 19th because I'm also co-emceeing Cars for Causeway back here in Rockwall. So somehow I got to make that 7-hour trip work, but I'll figure it out. Or I'll just let you go and you tell them you're me. Whatever.
You look nothing alike.
I mean, whatever.
Just saying.
But if they're analog, they don't know.
Facts.
Okay. This coming Saturday.
Yes.
February 10th.
Yes.
From 4 p.m. to February. From 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. we will be at Bears Cafe in Sanger, Texas.
Oh shit, that's this weekend? Oh, I'm kidding. I'm going.
For the very first meet and greet. That's MEAT in multiple ways.
Okay.
I hope so.
So I was told on here that I'm allowed to tell y'all.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Bears Cafe is working on getting a bigger, better venue, restaurant that's just a few doors down from where they currently are.
Oh, cool.
In downtown Sanger that has a badass area for, entertainment, we'll call it.
Okay.
I'm going to let y'all know that starting this Saturday, February 10th, second Saturday of every month, because Bears Cafe is stepping up in a really big way to sponsor something that we need some help being sponsored. So thank you, Bears Cafe, by the way.
For real.
But they're stepping up to do this, so I wanted to go ahead and announce it now and get it out there. This is the perfect episode because we've got Don and really cool shit coming. So no, it's not Bears Cafe and Gentlemen's Club. That's funny though, Brad. Hey, titties and beef.
I'm like, where are you seeing all this? I didn't realize my shit froze.
So check this out. So, Jimmy's froze up. Starting this Saturday, on the second Saturday of every month for all of our Oklahoma and North Texas peeps, Hometown High Rodder / HHR Unplugged will be doing we're not recording this Saturday. Let me get that out of the way. The equipment's not going anywhere. But starting in March, second Saturday of every month, we will be doing a live show / meet and greet at Bears Cafe every month.
How fun.
Fuck yes.
Hell yeah.
Second Saturday of every month, they've decided, wow.
Who's ringing?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's
Kevin
him.
Millsap.
Oh.
Stand by.
Kevin, what the fuck are you into now, bitch?
Kevin Millsap of Cats Automotive. Can I call you back? We're recording a podcast.
And you're on it.
What up?
Hey, Kev.
What's up, brother?
I'll call you back.
I love you, brother.
Love you. Bye. I love it.
Oh, that was perfect.
So check this out. Here's how it's going to happen. Bears Cafe said titties and tacos. Here's how it's going to happen. Second Saturday of every month, meet and greet, MEAT at Bears Cafe. Third Saturday of every month, Wesley Street Cruise Night, Greenville, Texas, between now and Dragon Destroy Showdown. So 2 Saturdays in a row. One of them is meet and greet, and one of them is cruise night.
Cool.
MEAT.
So I might be rolling around with the windows up and dark tinted so you can't see me, because I just want to cruise and hang out with my homies and my family.
Yeah.
But we'll be there. So if you see me having to go take a leak, then we can talk.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
So
Bro, we need to get some we need to invent some HHR nachos or something like that, and
so now that you said that, there is
cool.
a hometown hot rodder dish on its way to Bear's Cafe.
Oh,
Nice.
dude, it's got to give us the shits, dude.
No.
Are you ready for it? Because it just popped in my head today, and I sent them a text, and they're like, "Fucking done."
Yeah.
The Frito pie burger.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So a hamburger with chili, cheese, onions, jalapenos, and Fritos.
So it's the
Yum.
hometown gut rodder.
I love
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna eat that bitch.
Yeah. The hometown pot rodder.
MEAT.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go mud.
I'll split one with somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna split after I get done.
Because I can't eat a whole one. There's no fucking way. Have y'all seen me eat lately? Like,
I can't eat a whole hamburger either.
I've seen you eat lately.
yeah, but that was Tana.
You guys didn't like hanging out with me when it comes to food.
Why's that?
I eat really healthy.
I like it.
Me too.
I had pizza tonight.
Nice.
Yum.
I'm kidding.
That's like one of the major food groups.
Well, yeah, it's got vegetables on it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I eat Fritos, because they're corn chips. That's
Yeah.
vegetables.
Boom.
Yeah.
You know,
Easy.
ketchup is
Ketchup is a tomato.
It's a tomato.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys got to think about these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Beer has water in it.
Yeah.
Word.
We're good.
Yeah. I've
Water's
had
not
water.
wet.
I had water. Water is wet. Don,
No, it's not.
we would like to ask you a question, Don.
Sure.
It's not wet.
Is water wet?
Well, I run it in my car.
Okay. Well, water wetter?
Yep.
Yeah. You don't have to answer because you don't want to get in this debate with Tanner because, well,
Nope.
Tanner's dumb.
yeah, Tanner's wrong.
Not
I
dumb.
mean,
I'm actually
I know
smart. I
where
paid
this
attention to
conversation could
school.
go, and I know that I run it in my car and my motor's like, 30 degrees cooler. So that's
Yeah.
all I care about.
And it's not dry.
Nope.
Water's
Water is
not
wet. Yes,
No,
it
the
is.
fuck it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
Why your
dude,
forehead look like that?
I'm
Good.
right. You're wrong.
water is wet.
Thank
There you go. Boom.
Water is
Boom.
not wet.
done.
Boom.
The
No,
world is
water
round.
makes things wet. Water's
Uh,
not wet. It makes things wet.
Excuse me, Tanner. He won an award.
Yeah. He's sophisticated.
Hey,
Him is sophisticated.
I have a.
But
from
we
the
didn't
fifth
talk-
grade, I have
yeah.
a blue ribbon. I won.
Yeah,
an
your
award from track and
participation
field.
award.
Yeah, that don't count.
I won first place in boots.
Hey, Tanner.
Hey,
Hey.
you know,
know
I
how-
gotta say, guys, I had a good time tonight talking, but back to the car.
Yes. Let's finish that deal up.
Yeah, I mean, so I really did sell my surfboard collection to finance this car. I'm on a fixed income like most people, and I didn't want to tap into any kind of retirement. I had a lot of help. I had a group of guys, that worked with me that helped me put this car together. I had a lot of ideas. I had a vision, and I knew where the car where I wanted the car to go. But I didn't build it. My friend Clay at Clayton's Hot Rods, Felix at Somewhat Customs painted it. Max Upholstery here in Ventura did the upholstery, and my good friend Jerry Friedrich, who is a fifth generation farmer here in Ventura, very supportive, trailered it to the Grand National, helped me. So, like I said, takes a village, right, to raise a child.
100%.
Takes a lot of people to build a nice car, and I had a lot of help, and that has to be known. That's the truth.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well, that's a sign of a real car guy and a real an honest dude is that you're not going to take credit for the whole damn build.
Yeah, that's not me. I mean, I knew how I wanted it to look. I knew that I wanted your motor. I had a vision and an idea, and Clay and we put it together, and this is what we came up with.
Well,
there are better cars out there. There are nicer cars. There are better everything. I'm happy with how this turned out, and it is what it is.
And look, in case anybody's wondering, go to follow 1surfnut on Instagram. He drives that car.
Yeah.
Well, I drove it. I drive it in the rain to get into the show, and out of the really pouring rain to get it back into the trailer to come home.
Yeah,
but I do drive it. I mean, it only has 180 miles on it. I've driven it around. Brian, to be honest with you, I had a lot of problems with the carburetors. I went to 3 restorators, and 2 failed. I'm not mentioning any names. But
Yeah,
there's a
things happen.
gentleman in St. Louis, Missouri by the name of Bob Kuntz. He's 82 years old. That old boy knows his shit with these old carburetors.
Well,
I
he
couldn't
better.
find anybody to tune them. I couldn't find anybody to fix them. I'm not kidding you.
Well, he better start teaching somebody.
Yeah.
Nightmare. Yeah, the old guys are gone.
Yeah, he better start teaching somebody.
These are like the rarest and hardest to find parts for the 56s. They only made them 1 year.
Yes, yeah, and I'll get the information from that other one for you just in case you need it.
Oh, I wouldn't mind having it. Throw it on the shelf for sure.
Right. So we've got one more thing that we've got to do, and that is because we are on the OG show, we've got to go through and thank all of our advertisers. If you've got just a couple more minutes, Mr. Don.
No problem.
I guess you can almost kind of do it, Jimmy. Don's pretty cool.
Big titties!
As always, be sure to like, follow, and share the Ryland Strong Network. Ryland Strong Network, Don, in case you haven't seen it on Instagram and Facebook, is it's a network for childhood cancer research and childhood cancer awareness, and to help families that are in need of whatever they're in need of. If you go back and listen to the last episode of the Hometown Hot Rodder, it was myself and Mike Pruitt, the president of the Ryland Strong Network, and Jessica. Jessica and I are both on the board of directors, and we take it very, very seriously, and we do everything we can to raise what we can. So go to RylandStrongNetwork.org. There you can find out where we're going to be, what kind of events we got coming up, what you're going to learn about the third annual Ryland Strong Network Car, Truck, and Bike Show in Dublin, Texas, at the Red Barrel Bar and Grill. All that money is to raise, all the proceeds will go to the Ryland Strong Network. So go check us out there. Then, must say, special thank yous to Inky Blinders Tattoo and Maypearl Necklace. Texas. Let's see here. Bad Idea Customs in Plains, Montana.
And it is a bad idea.
It always is.
The most mature human being on planet Mother effing Earth. Chuck Stanfield, Cheater Slick Culture, Rod and Style TV and Rod and Style Magazine, Hussy Magazine, Model T Obsession, and Shitboy Howdy on Instagram. Thank you, Chuck Stanfield.
That's a mouthful.
So's Chuck.
Every time he's around Chuck.
Special thanks to Megan Coho, Steinbach, JCA Photography.
Wow.
That was pretty good, though.
That was pretty good.
Thanks to Pop's Classic Car Photo Resource, and the choir says,
Thanks, Mark.
Richard
Big Dick
Johnson, Hot Rod Haven Transport. Whenever Don needs to get the salty 29 to Texas, call Richard Johnson. He'll take care of it for you. Special shout out
is
what's that?
Mutt Customs going to take care of that?
No, Mutt Customs no longer exists.
You did.
There is half of a sign that still has my phone number on it.
I know. I was being funny.
Yeah,
I think it says Nut Customs now.
It might. The sign's pretty much. No, it says Custom Nuts.
Custom Nuts.
Yeah.
Now you still have your car?
Yeah. There's more stories to that too.
I'm sure there is. We didn't get to talk about it.
No, we're not going to right now.
All right.
We're going to talk about that in April with cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Big deal there. This is a big year, man. 2024. Y'all look out. 2024 is going to be a sumbitch for everybody. Y'all better be ready. Y'all thought it was funny back then to make fun of us.
Yeah.
And joke's on y'all. Guess who's coming? See you in
I never made fun of you.
Yeah, well, you should.
You absolutely should.
Thanks to Ryan Christenberry, Rev Limit Off-Road in Blue Ridge, Texas. Ryan is actively seeking a print-eye because he is busy. And by the way, he has been getting work from Hometown Hot Rodder Faithful.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So we've
That's
got,
awesome.
there are listeners / fans headed out there and getting stuff done by Rev Limit Off-Road. So thank y'all. If you do support any of our advertisers, please let them know that we sent you. Follow with that is a homeboy that's on here on break right here, who just commented, actually. It says, I still think it's funny to make fun of y'all. Well, thanks. Shit and shut all over yourself. I mean, Shift and Shutter Photography. Brad Jackson, thank you, homeboy. Texas Phoenix Boutique, Wicked Clover Tattoo in Dublin, Texas. Dublin. As everybody heard his very proper voice earlier. Kevin Millsap, Cats Automotive in Rockwall, Texas. Manny Alvarez and crew at HPP Racing in Garland, Texas. Of course, thank you to Bears Cafe in Sanger, Texas, where this Saturday, February 10th, from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., come to the Bears Cafe meet and greet with us. Come meet your hometown hot rodders and
MEAT
and come get unplugged with us.
Oh,
Or plugged in, whichever way you prefer it. Shout out to hashtag Mini Movement, Twisted Wrench Garage, Tammy's Twisted Tumblers, Special D's Nuts Automotive. Obviously, thank you to Apex Boot Company. Go to apexbootco.com, check out their website, pick out your pair of boots, enter the coupon code hometown at checkout, and get $50 off a pair of badass boots. Shout out to BMF Customs. Nice. BMF Customs in Turl, Texas. And last but not least, our homeboy, Mr. YouTube himself, Ryan Wing from the Streetcar Chronicles. We love you, homie. And I'm ready to see that badass truck.
Hell yeah.
Y'all go check out the Tailgate Throwdown. That is the truck-only event that Ryan and crew are putting on right now.
Nice.
So Wayne Allen McCurley, what's up? And should I tell him that story? Did y'all know the story?
what story?
Wayne, I ordered replacements to make your autographed gift out of.
What happened?
Oh, you did tell me that story.
So
I know this story.
I'll put it this way. Wesley McCurley, if you're watching and listening, thank you, brother. We appreciate you. Because I've always thought this whole time that I was talking to the right person who worked for Nick that owns Apex Boots.
Mm-mm.
It's not Wayne McCurley. It's Wesley McCurley, who also is a fan of the show.
Okay.
And happened to be listening to the show when Colby Underwood took the banner to him that we all autographed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Wayne, you've still got a present coming.
Yes.
I've ordered them from Samazon. It really wasn't Samazon, but yours are coming, and I actually ordered extras because we're gonna do some cool shit for him. Yeah, Wayne works for himself. Yeah, my bad, bro. Sorry, I had a brain fart.
And my autograph looks so pretty on that one.
Yeah, well,
Damn it.
you know,
I thought it could be better.
This time,
so it's
Wow.
no, I'm
this
just
time,
kidding.
this time for Wayne's, Tanner will be not dying ill, and he will be able to be here and autograph it as well.
Yeah.
I was rough. Oh my God.
Still are.
Glad you're feeling better, homie.
Yeah. Well, his
you.
face never
So-
changed.
But if you follow the podcast,
Yeah,
Bears
that's all
Cafe
good.
discount for mentioning the podcast. If you listen, Linda. We still need you guys to go to wherever you get your podcast. So Don, you can tell your friends this too if they're analog and they don't want to go watch it. Anywhere you get your podcast, whether it's Apple, Spotify, Amazon, iHeart, Google, Podchaser, Podbean, 70 something podcast platforms for this show. They can go there and search for Hometown Hot Rodder Podcast. We actually pop up relatively quickly in the search.
Yeah.
By the way, HHR Unplug is #1 search result on Google.
Nice.
Don't believe me? Go check it out. But they can follow us on anywhere. Go listen. But guys, we need y'all to listen, and we need y'all to
Bye,
download.
Brad.
So bye, Brad. So some episodes from now on, we might film them.
We might not.
No, we'll film them, but we're going to record them and we're going to release it at the same time as the episode.
Okay.
Oh,
I like that.
So
so
Hell
we'll
yeah.
be live.
sometimes
Like
we'll
Joe
do,
Rogan.
yeah, sometimes we'll do the lives, but sometimes we're not gonna because y'all ain't gonna come watch the live and then not support the podcast.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
Boom.
anywhere you get your podcast, please go listen to the Hometown Hot Rodder and HHR Unplugged.
So are you gonna edit all this before it goes on YouTube?
No.
Nope.
So yeah, no, on YouTube it's on right now because it's live.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, it's live. Now the podcast will get edited, but it's literally go take out a couple of things like Chuck's phone number.
That was funny.
Whatever.
Did you use that fancy thing and mark it?
No.
Oh man.
Mm-mm. We've got a lot more big news coming. Some of it we can talk about, some of it we can't. Jimmy and I really are going to Georgia soon. So Miss Candy, call me, let me know so we can make them plans. What else can we talk about? We got a pretty big meeting tomorrow. Don't miss episode 3 of HHR Unplugged tomorrow. It will not. Well, it might be streamed here, but if you get on there and you say something nasty, you will be deleted and removed.
Yeah. Read the disclaimer, people.
Yeah, because we are interviewing a 12-year-old team roping champion
Yep.
tomorrow, Mr. Waylon Engel. We talked to him on the phone a little bit ago. He's a cool kid.
Yeah.
So-
and you guys got to remember,
He's a kid.
this is unplugged.
Yeah, this is
That-
not Hometown Hot
Yeah.
Rodder.
It's not hometown hot rod.
So behave. Because if y'all start unbehaving, we'll unbehave.
yeah.
I don't really know if I want to tell him anything else right now. There's lots more to tell them, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Hey, we
we're good.
posted something about going to see Don Lewis February 16th. Y'all go to that show, but you better get your tickets now because it's not that big of a spot. And you're going to want to be there because Don will be announcing something pretty cool that day, sometime that day. There. That's all I got. I'll be going to Sweetwater Bar and Grill tomorrow, talking to the manager.
Okay.
And then Thursday night, I think we're going to go to Sweetwater if anybody wants to go for the live music and to work out doing some promotions for Sweetwater. So
I love that place.
Yep.
It's yummy.
I don't even know what it is.
See, Don, the second show's got some cool stuff happening too, man.
It's yummy.
Don, what else you got, brother?
I'm good.
Man, I really hope that your first podcast experience wasn't a disappointment.
No, it was really cool.
We really appreciate you being here, man. It's cool.
I'm glad you reached out.
Yeah, it's cool to talk to you. Cool to hear your story and see all your stuff in the background, and all of us get jealous.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
No jealous.
No, I'm kidding. Congratulations on your first place win at Grand National Roadster Show.
Man, I'm very, very lucky, very blessed. Thank you.
That's literally a feather that every single hot rodder would love to put in their hat.
Yep.
So congratulations on that, man. That's a very, very cool award, dude. I hope you cherish that one forever. So
I will. Thank you.
Again, to all of you co-hosts, thank y'all.
There's only one co-host, by the way.
Thank y'all for being here. You ain't never seen Tanner behind closed doors.
Well,
so
it was nice meeting you all also.
Yeah. To everybody listening and watching, look, all this cool shit that we're talking about coming up and we're working on things, we wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for y'all. So for real, I had a phone call the other night that I damn near started crying. I'm not going to do it right now, but considering me and you started this some bitch at the dining room table with a piece of shit microphone,
yeah,
I'm pretty damn proud.
What?
So
I didn't think we'd ever be this far.
Yeah. So thank y'all so much for everything. Mr. Don, we're going to get out of here. And,
all right. I'm leaving the studio right now.
Right on, brother.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Right on, guys. We'll see y'all later on. We'll finish this live up and we'll roll. Yeah. So look, all right, Don is off. For real, everybody. Thank y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope y'all saw that. Holy shit, they really do know how to steer car. Hey, and it was almost serial.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Very little immaturity.
Yeah. Very little. Very
little.
Yeah.
But I mean, almost presentable.
Almost.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah. No, it was good. So y'all let us know what you thought about it, and then maybe we'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
Hometown Hot Rodder's changing too.
Yeah.
So
we're growing up.
I think we're growing up.
Maybe.
No.
Putting a big girl panties on.
I mean, kind of. No, we really are kind of growing up.
Not in the pants though.
No.
You wear boxers now, right? With the Jeep?
No. Idiot.
Boxer brief.
Without the button.
Stupid ass.
Have you started stacking the ducks on the dash yet?
Oh yeah, she ducks everybody.
Yeah.
What?
Ducks.
I don't duck
Well,
everybody.
you
put the ducks on the dash.
Y'all do that whole Jeepy ducky thing.
I have ducks on my dash.
I'm gonna tell you what.
I don't understand that. I don't.
It started during COVID, and somebody did it as like an act of kindness.
Gay.
And it sounds so. Yeah, you're fucking gay. Well, so it sounds so crazy, but.
So where's your Easter egg?
It's actually on there's like a black plastic across the hood.
Yeah.
It's got 2 flip-flops. I found it the first night.
Hell yeah.
So I kind of wanted a Jeep, but I'd be fucking pissed every time I came out. There was a goddamn duck on it.
You know what I said, and this is.
I literally throw it across the parking lot.
This is one of those things that twisted mindset maybe, but I literally said, if I'm by myself, I don't want to touch it because. How do you know somebody didn't put something on it? Like they put pieces of paper with laced stuff.
It's got the anthrax on it.
and then all of a sudden you're missing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
They'll bring you back.
It feels like
fuck you.
It feels like chloroform.
In a good way. In a good way.
Yeah. Okay.
She's like, what the fuck you doing?
So I carry Clorox wipes in my car.
Because you're gonna take the duck.
No, because I'm gonna get it off my door handle so I can get in my car.
Just go on the passenger side, drive real fast.
One last thing.
What?
One last thing. I think we've still got about like almost 20 spots left of the Apex boot waffle. Has been running down here at the bottom of the screen this whole episode.
Yeah.
You need to share. I don't care if you like following all that shit, but share HHR Unplugged. Let us know you did it. reach out to me or Ryan Klein, or just send a fucking message and we'll give you the info to buy your waffle ticket.
$20?
$20 a spot. You could win any pair of Apex boots that you want. We're just using it to build a following because we're going to need to be building a new following pretty soon. Let everybody know. Y'all be seeing a lot of posts coming that we will be taking down the social media pages and starting over.
Yeah.
The Facebook page, which controls all this shit, right? It started out as the Mutt Customs page. Then I changed it to the 5150 Garage page to keep the listeners.
Yeah.
Then it changed back to Mutt Customs. Then it changed to Hometown Hot Rodder with a little bit of Redline Raceway splashed in it.
Yeah.
So there's like old EIN numbers and shit that are attached to it that I can't get rid of. Thanks to Bears Cafe for what they will be doing. I don't know. They may have already done it. I just ain't looked.
For real.
So thank y'all. Because we're finna fix all this shit.
Bears Cafe said they need a banner for the cafe. Hell yeah.
We got some coming. Yeah, so we're going to be ditching our social media pages, which everybody's like, yeah, but you're going to lose all them followers. Look, I ain't trying to be a dickhead, but if we're not going to be able to make the money off of it because we can't get our shit fixed, then it's really,
yeah.
And
the thing is if the however many people like this page
they'll
because
come
of
back and
this,
find us.
just find us.
Yeah.
Just I mean, it's not hard, guys.
Follow these pages and follow all of our personal pages.
Yeah.
I'm Brian Thompson. Next.
Megan Steinbach.
I tag myself in everything, so I mean, just fucking click it and go over.
Let's see here. I will text you, Bambi. But anyway, so we're gonna be getting new ones. Y'all just pay attention to our personals. We will share the shit out of it, let you know where it's at, what the name is, because it'll be a little different variation of the name and blah 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 blah.
Right.
Wah, wah, wah.
Now, don't forget about this Saturday. Come meet us, hang out with us. Gonna be cool.
It is.
It's gonna be a badass deal.
Hell yeah.
And there's some people from Oklahoma coming. I think Kelly Bromagim's coming. If anybody wants to meet Kelly, MEAT or ET.
First one.
Yeah, he'll be here. He'll be there.
Nice.
So
he's all the meat.
Yeah. So Sparky said, Gearheads for Christ and Northeast Texas community events will share y'all. Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate that. My balls are vibrating.
That's me.
Now, one special announcement. So episode 2 of HHR Unplugged, Don Lewis was in the house with
it was awesome.
Colby and Ben, and we had like people everywhere, and it was cool as shit. Well, there's been a little joke in here. There was a guitar pick left. Y'all can't have it. That's mine. Somebody grabbed a beer cap that Don left over there by his little where he was sitting. But also there was the straw here was in Don's drink apparently.
We're raffling it off
and
waffling.
Well,
oh, I was kidding.
We're not. Here's the deal. Whoever between now, okay, so the episode will be released today, February 6th, 2024. So between February 26th or February 6th and March 6th, 2024, this is not going to Hometown Hot Rodder. Whoever, Don, Colby, I hope y'all are listening to this. Whoever makes the largest donation to the Ryland Strong Network, we will get you this straw mounted on something and autographed by Don Lewis.
The straw.
His mouth has been on this straw.
All over it.
Yeah, ladies.
Ladies.
Don's mouth has been on
his
this
lips.
straw. And I'm only holding it down here so that I'm not tainting his lip prints. So
his luscious lips.
Yeah. So
that's what Brooke would say right now.
So here's the deal.
She's probably got the guitar pick.
Now there's one more thing.
I need a guitar pick.
If the guitar pick really is still in here, or Brooke knows where it is, because I really did tell her I have to keep it. If the donation is over $500, I will also include the guitar pick.
Touche.
How's that? And we'll come
if you can find it.
Yeah, if I can find it.
Okay.
And we'll get something. We'll get Don to autograph something cool. Y'all may not think that's that big a deal.
You're gonna.
But there's a reason I'm choosing what I'm choosing. So pretty soon, this shit's gonna matter.
Yeah.
So between today and March, we don't care that she's barking, bro.
She came in here just like
she's been barking all damn night because she's a moron. Between today, February 6th, and March 6th, this here straw that was in Don Lewis's cup and on Don Lewis's mouth
and tongue, probably.
The largest donation to the Ryland Strong Network, RylandStrongNetwork.org. Make your donations. Mike Pruitt, you listen to every episode, so you let me know how it's going. I guess they need to say Don Lewis or Hometown Hot Rodder in the comments, right?
I would say Don Lewis, just to be like.
Okay, yeah, it makes it simpler.
Yeah.
Because we might come up with something else too.
Or DL.
Yeah, so or DSL.
Or DSL.
But yeah, whoever makes the largest donation to the Ryland Strong Network between now and March 6th gets this year Don Lewis straw autographed.
Yes, we are
on another piece of memorabilia autographed. If do you know where the guitar pick is?
Hold on, that's my straw.
Well, we'll get him to put his lips on something else for you. Do you know where the guitar pick is? Okay. If the donation to the Ryland Strong Network is over $500, I will also include the guitar pick because you're buying that bitch from me because that's my guitar pick. Somebody is texting the shit out of me and I'm not looking at my phone right now, so stop.
He can't hear shit. Like he's having a malfunction on the other side.
Tanner.
Oh, okay. Tanner, stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so there's the deal. Anything else?
Nope.
No.
Be good or be good at
I'm
it.
putting it right back here on the shelf.
What about his water bottle?
Okay.
I threw the water bottle away on accident.
Hey, that
What
has
about
to.
his beer bottle?
Can I make a suggestion? Before Thursday gets here, you better put that somewhere good.
Okay.
It's gonna get cleaned.
No, she don't clean in here.
Oh, okay.
No, Brooke has a sign written in Spanish to put on the door to tell her not to come in here.
Why don't you just leave it there?
She doesn't come in here now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. RylandStrongNetwork.org. Make your donations, and a highest donation wins the straw and an autographed piece of merch. There's Emma. We love 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
They're
not
great.
not that you were just live on every social platform.
Yeah.
Making funny faces.
Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube all at one time.
Yep.
My
right.
page, Twitch,
Oh,
everything.
look at Mama looking at her.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, that was a kick-ass episode.
Hell yeah,
I
it
actually
was.
enjoyed it because not gonna lie, I did not want to record tonight. So,
But I gotta roll.
I'm in a better mood. Don't really care about you, Meg.
Wow.
Anyway. All right. Well, don't rape each other.
Be good or be good at it.
Or just fuck yourself.
Bye.
Bye, Tanner.
Yeah.
That was actually a good episode.
Okay. So when you click out of it.
Oh, I already turned
Okay,
my
no,
camera
but
off.
what I'm saying is if you click out of it, make an account,
Oh.
a free account,
Mhm.
and you put in your information for all your platforms, and when we go live, you just